Welcome back to the PlugHouse podcast. I am your host, Mike Petterock, and as always, I got my co-host, their favorite shorty, in here.
Hey.
And this is PlugHouse podcast, OTR on the road, Fairbanks edition. We are all the way up north in Fairbanks, Alaska.
It's fucking cold.
And I got my dog, man. I got my dog, 11, the artist from Fairbanks, Alaska, in the building.
What up, though?
When I originally came up with doing this podcast, you were one of the first people on my list. And we're almost like at episode 50 now. And I'm very excited to sit down
You
with
can tell he's got that little kid on Christmas smile.
About time, goddammit.
And I don't get this for everybody.
About
Just
time,
because,
baby.
For the viewers watching, the people in the room, 11 is the very first Alaskan artist that I found on the internet.
MySpace days, they old.
2005.
I was in Oregon. I made a Facebook or a MySpace, and I was just searching. Or no, is it MySpace?
MySpace, yeah.
The music.
Yep.
Searching for Alaskan artists, and I ran into Fairbanks and TGC.
Yep.
True Gangsta Click.
Classic.
Oh, tall tees in the
Classic.
in the era.
Classic.
You know, and it was like, this kid have motion. I was excited. I reached out to him, and it's been nothing but love since the first fucking day.
How old were you back then?
15 and 05.
Shit.
Freshman year.
05, 06.
Freshman year high school.
Yeah, and then Sammy had asked me tonight. She was like, "When was the first time did you meet him?" I said, "When he came to my trap trailer and came
To
and
the
got on
studio.
Winter Grind
Yep.
with Wawa."
Yep.
You still talk to her?
I talked to her like 3 days ago.
Tell her I said, "What's up?"
Yep.
I still remember.
I had to email her all our old songs and shit. She
Yeah.
was like, "You got the old songs?" Yep.
Okay, and but originally you are from
Both, man.
Jacksonville?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Were you born there?
Born here,
here?
left immediately, then came back here in like 96.
Okay, so yeah, you
So,
still, you
yep,
still
born
grew
here,
up
went down. Oh, yeah.
You
Grew
still
up
got all
both
your
places.
scars
Yep.
and your knees scraped and all that.
Yeah,
Born in
here
Fairbanks.
and there. Yeah.
Born in Fairbanks?
Yeah.
Okay.
FMH.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then my dad left my mom up here and ran to Mississippi with a newborn kid
Oh, really?
Shit.
and dropped me off to my grandma and peaced
The
out.
thing about your dad too is I don't know how it came. I remember sending you a picture about it, but I came across a CD case. And it said
Oh,
Span on
the
front.
comedy CD.
And then I
Yeah.
flipped it over and it said Fairbanks on it.
Yep.
I was like, Span.
Yep. Take a ride.
And
The
so
comedy
I sent you a
CD.
picture of it. I'm like, you know this guy? That's my dad. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy.
Sidebar. I haven't talked to that nigga in 10 years. You
This
hear me?
is crazy.
He said sidebar.
Decade. I haven't talked to that man. He's out there in the world somewhere.
But anyways, man, you are also one of the longest hustling artists, consistent from Fairbanks that I can even mention. You're up there. You're right next to Red and a few others.
Yep.
And it's like I'm watching your journey grow over the years. Because back then, when you wore we wore the tall tees.
Yep.
We were still nobodies.
Yep.
Y'all ain't had no business wearing tall tees, either one
Now
of
you're
you.
the big dog
No,
now.
not at all.
And you had back then you had that song on MySpace. It was the Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah. Pac-Man, yeah.
Yeah, and that shit was a smash.
Super smash.
it caught
All
me
over the school.
immediately.
People listen to that shit in school. People still bring that shit up.
Yeah, those were good ass times. And since then, you have put out a lot of projects. We went over some in the car today, just to catch back up on anything we missed. I did seen a couple things, heard some stuff I just added to the playlist tonight. But I know you got projects that are not even on there
Oh, yeah.
because your mixtapes were heavy.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah. There's probably
Plenty.
7, 8, 9 mixtapes that
Plenty.
will
So-
never make it to Spotify and shit because of
The mixtape.
copyrights and right.
Yeah. Which I think that you should upload those
To like
on a website
fucking Bandcamp or some shit.
or something.
Yeah.
People can download.
What's the one we on now? Is it Bandcamp? Yeah.
Yeah.
So catch me up because I had never heard of you until you were featured on his album. Mm-hmm. So how many albums do you have out?
Oh man. Studio albums, if we're talking like out on streaming services, let's say like 10 albums.
Okay.
But then there's
Ones before streaming platforms came around.
right, then there's like 8 or 9 EPs that have like 4 songs or less.
You just dropped one on Halloween.
Yep. So 10 full albums, probably 8 or 9 EPs, and then 15 singles. So
Okay.
yeah, there's hundreds of songs on Spotify and
Slew
shit.
of mixtapes.
Oh yeah, and then countless mixtapes
Those were
that
damn near toilet paper back then.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
all the time. Once every 7, 8 months, yeah, there's mixtapes.
And you do that. You do that thing now. What is it? No hooks on the weekends.
Yep.
That's it. I like that.
I do
The whole
too.
time.
So it's like 2 or 3 songs every 7, 8 months, 9 months. I'll just drop like 3 songs.
Okay.
And we just dropped the 5th installment. What, Halloween or
Right before that, yeah.
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 What day was it? Halloween?
Halloween.
Callie, or like the 11th or some shit that we just dropped the number 5.
Oh no, it wasn't Halloween. Halloween was the heart.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks before
Halloween was the Heartbreak Kid
Yep,
too.
yep. HBK 2. Yep.
We heard some of it today, but I wanna hear it
HBK
just
1
today.
went crazy.
That's the one I wrote the
over-
review on. You remember you sent it to me? I wrote your review and I called you. I remember calling you personally and asking you, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're making some different music right now.
Yeah, that was
So I want to check on your mental
that
health.
yeah
right now.
that was a dark time, man. That was a heavy lean and Xanax time is what that was. Half them songs were written incapacitated.
I did not like. Okay, so look.
What, number 2?
Yes, so
Yeah, this is-
I am very brutally honest, and you'll find that out real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of HBK 2.
Shit.
It's straight Little Peep.
Oh, for sure. And so was number
cannot-
1. All
So
Peep
that must
shit.
be what he's referring
Yeah.
to. Because I listened to it and I was like, man, is he all right? Like, is he okay?
All
Is he
them
doing all
songs
right
on number
right
2
now?
were from 2020. When I
Okay.
did number 1, I just been sitting on them.
Okay.
And it did so, like the numbers, like my number 1 streaming song on Spotify is from HBK 1.
Okay.
I saw your top songs right now are HBK 2.
Right, but
like, what the
HBK 1, the song is still number 1
Did you
on the
think
thing.
You expected that?
No. No. I just did it because I
on
was
some gangster shit.
right. So I was going through some shit. So I
I
just
was
dropped
shocked
it,
to hear this.
and
yes.
it took off. And where it took off was overseas. When I looked up the numbers on Spotify and Apple
Yeah.
Music and all that shit,
It was out. here.
85% of the streams came from like Germany, London. All that shit came from over there for those albums. I don't know why or who or how it
How
got
they
over.
picked it up, how it got there.
No idea.
So I did see the top song is Stranger Things with Backwood Brad.
Yeah,
Apple
he
Music.
he
Yep.
made that famous.
And how long have you guys been doing music together?
About 4 years. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What'd you
And-
think about him when you first met him?
He's fucking wild, huh?
Talent,
you like
talented.
him on the jump?
Yeah, yeah,
You got Suge Knight?
yeah. If I got an ear for music. I've been doing this shit so long. So whether I stop rapping today or not, I could hear somebody be like, "Man, he's fucking
You got something.
right. He's got
Yeah,
something."
for sure.
Whether it's the flow, the lyrics, or just overall, I guess you could use the word swag, but just confidence. If someone is rapping and they're really doing it, you're like, man, he's taking this shit serious and he really believes in this.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, at what age did you actually start to be able to perform out here?
15, 16.
You all, yeah.
Yeah. My pops was a promoter out here.
Oh, okay.
So like he brought up Outkast, Destiny's Child, Rick Ross, Scrappy, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. He brought all these shows out here. So I
Okay.
opened up for all these shows, even at bars. I would open up and I'd have to leave or whatever right after I opened up.
So is your pops connected to Tiny Tim then? Am I understanding that
I knew,
correctly?
yep, I knew. I've known
Yes.
Tim since I was 13, 14.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I opened up when Hog Life was opening up for shows and shit here.
Wasn't it you that posted the towel?
Yep.
Oh, I want
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
man,
that's memorabilia
what?
right there.
That's
Yep.
dope. That's
Yep.
dope.
He's like, I want you to have this, man. You deserve this.
And you held on to it all these years?
Yeah, it's fucking at the crib.
So what made you get on Petterbox's last album?
Yeah, 'cause shit.
my dog.
Right. we got
Come on, man.
Paper.
The remix.
I love Paper.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
I do know that
That's a
song. So I guess
classic.
apparently I had heard you before. I just didn't.
Under the old name.
Yeah.
Old name.
So yeah, that one, My Dope. You don't think you ever dropped that though?
No, that's on.
It's on the Bible.
No, that's on a single on SoundCloud.
Right, and you never dropped it. SoundCloud don't fucking count.
listen.
Thank
let me
you.
tell you.
I listened to this shit like a week ago in my car.
The concept of the song, I absolutely love it. But how the quality of how it sounds.
Right. Because it's
not there for
fucking
me.
because it's 15 years old. That's why.
But I'm just saying, if it ever got mixed properly,
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah,
would've
yeah.
brought it to the life.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
So it is what it
you
is,
ain't got the
but-
raw files no more.
probably not. I've never even.
He does on the
But hey,
Bible.
man, that
Man.
hook on that.
Oh yeah,
beat,
the hook, the
solid,
beat.
bro.
I know the verses, right? Everything.
I bet
was,
you have it on the Bible.
Everything was crazy. It was just like you said, just the quality. I listen to a lot of my old shit that I
Yeah.
recorded at home, or I can hear the puh sound on the
Yes.
mic,
Yeah.
the breathing, all that shit. And I'm like, man, if I could just re-record that
Yeah. if
as
I
an
could find
adult,
that
as an
beat
adult
again,
now, right, and re-record it and get it mixed and mastered, that shit would be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be out of here.
Yeah, it'd be out of here. But
Be out of here.
Okay, so let's touch on that. The name change. Why the name change?
so when I first started, in like 05,
Money Man.
it was Young Money first.
Yeah, Young Money.
So it was like-
YUNG, right?
Yep, we had a crew, TGC. It was Young Sizzo, Young Fame, Young Money. As you get older, you know, how long do you carry Young?
You can't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jeezy goes by Jeezy now. He's not really Young Jeezy anymore. So
It's just Wayne, not Lil
Wheezy
Wayne.
or Wayne, right? It's not Lil Wayne all the time. So you drop that as you get older. So I just, instead of Young Money, I turned to Money Man. Then after I did that in 2009, then ran that shit to like 2016, I think, 2017. And then my homeboy, my brother and another one of my homeboys sent me an article that Cash Money had signed an artist out of Atlanta named Money Man.
Yeah.
And I was
Okay.
like, fuck. It was all over like Vibe, Double
Yeah.
XL. And
He was already up.
right,
here.
he's already there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm beat to that punch. If somebody right now got on BET Awards and was like, yeah, I'll go by Pedal Rock. It's hard for
Yeah,
you,
I'd be-
right? But it's hard, right? But it's hard for you to release shit after that because
gain
it
some
looks like, but it
traction,
looks like
yeah.
you're copying him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got signed to Cash Money, and then he had a show in Mississippi like 3 weeks after he got signed. It was on the radio station and shit. My cousins were calling me, homies were calling me. You performing at Nightlife this weekend? I heard Money Man on the radio is performing this weekend. I said, nah, man, it's the new nigga who got signed. They're like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
They came to know him now because if you go to his Spotify, he's probably got
Yeah.
1 million monthly listeners or what.
Yeah.
Right, he's got notoriety now. So he beat me to the punch. Like I said, I can't drop nothing after that with that name.
You need something.
Because if you've never heard of me, now it looks like I'm copying him.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, yeah, we already got a Money Man. He's fucking signed with Birdman. He's fucking
Yeah.
famous.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
So
So where does
I took
11
my
the
real
artist
name.
come from?
So I took my government name and put it on some website that some girl had sent me to. Put your name in there to tell you your soul urge number. Like your
Oh, Lord, you needed to run from that
real?
girl and fast.
Yes.
For real?
Went to a
Okay.
website, typed in my name, Darian, and my soul urge number was number 11. And then it explains about you pretty much. Your characteristic. It's no different than a horoscope or some
Was
shit.
it good? Was it dead on?
Yeah, it was like fucking dead on.
So you just said, fuck
genuine,
it, it's
caring,
11.
provider, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, it fucking fits. I was like, fuck it. But I didn't want to use the number 11. So I just spelled it out.
Okay.
And I was like, well, got to add something to it. So I just added the artist. So that shit, that simple.
He
I
said,
can't
simple as that.
look that shit up on the internet. Hour later, I had a new name change. By the next day, I had my graphic designer make me like a logo, and
It was it.
that was it. I was like, nobody will fucking have this. Money Man is generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many niggas in the hood all over the world have a Money Man in their hood? Like, yeah, it's Money Man or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's money.
That's Lil D.
Yeah.
That's my boy Money. Like, there's a trillion of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going nowhere and be like, yeah, it's my boy 11 the artist. In
Yeah.
10 different
That's my
hoods.
boy 11.
Right.
You don't ever. No.
Right. That's my point. So
I can't say I've come across an 11.
exactly. So I ran with that, and I think I'm safe with that. For,
Yeah, wildly, I came across a fork, a spoon, like all sorts
oh, I
of
know.
random
I
ass
know a
shit.
few niggas named Spoon. Yeah.
Yes. But
Those,
I ain't
those, are
never
the
heard
those are the
11.
most shadiest dudes I've ever met
They
in my
really
life.
are. They
A
really
dude
are.
named Spoon, you don't trust nobody named Spoon.
No.
You understand?
No.
No, it's facts. Never
No.
I ever met named Spoon.
The one I knew ran
smoked,
in-
steals.
Yeah.
11. Next question I got for you is: how did growing up in Fairbanks shape your sound, your hustle, and your identity as an artist?
Sound. It's hard to say sound because for Alaska in general, I don't believe Alaska has a sound.
Correct.
I don't
But
either.
We don't.
Your sound.
I don't.
Of who you.
Right. That's
You
what I'm
don't
saying.
rap like you did when in Tall Tees.
Right. Just, man, shit. Just life, man. Life will alter your lyrics, your sound, your emotions, your goals. All that shit changes as you get older and go through shit. And as far as like the hustle and shit, I can say I got that from my pops. He was a street
Go-getter.
street
He said,
hustler.
I've been hustling.
Right. He was a street hustler, promoter, drove limousines, sold clothes, fucking opened up the first prepaid cell phone store here in town.
Word?
Oh yeah, like 98
Hell
or whatever.
yeah.
They were selling when you had to go buy minutes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a local phone shop, had the limos, had the dope in the streets, doing everything. He had 30 different fucking hustles. So I watched that every day and wanted to be, my own boss. Wanted to get my own t-shirts, wanted to do this, do that. So that, from watching him and then just being around, growing up on Southside, back in the golden era of Southside. Now it's not.
That's what I keep hearing. The Southside today isn't what it was.
Yeah, no,
used to
Southside
be.
today is most of the old hood houses have been torn down, gentrified, apartment
Yep, that's what it was
complexes,
called.
Yeah.
new low income housing built, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, parks. There wasn't none of that back then. It was ran down houses, shitty apartments, and just streets.
Like straight project
type shit where we played and people were smoking crack in the 80s and 90s and it was just
We
a
were
wild.
playing on
It
the
was
playground.
right. We were just playing on the corner. So that shit'll shape you too as far as what you're watching, what you're surrounded by.
Do you remember the moment that made you realize you wanted to take music seriously?
I did my first song. So there was a DJ that used to be out here, Don Rizzo. He went by Don King Tricks mixtapes he did out here. He had turntables, everything. He actually did, Gaddafi from Tupac's Clique from Outlaws. Mm-hmm. There's a mixtape called Sunrise Volume 1. It's on the internet. And Rizzo engineered / DJ'd that project or whatever and was on a few of the songs with him and everything. But I did my first verse at 8 years old. I did not write it. He wrote it for me. I rapped an 8-bar verse, and Bones was 13. He did like a 12-bar verse. Then I didn't do anything after that until I was about 13. I got back into music seriously as far as writing in school every day and shit like that. And my brother was doing it.
Yeah.
My brother Bones.
That's right. Your older brother.
Yeah, Bones was rapping and recording on cassettes and shit. So watching him is what made me want to be like, yo, I want to rap. I followed him in everything he did. Basketball, rapping, everything. I just watched him.
How's
And
he
was
doing?
like,
You doing good?
shit,
I
busy.
see him sometimes. I don't see him online too often. I don't know if I don't have him as a friend.
No, he don't be
I
online.
see him on your page or on your sister's page.
Yep.
I got both of you guys.
Yep.
But family man, huh?
Yeah, that's all he does, man. Go
Good
to
for
work.
him,
He
man.
coaches high school basketball.
Shout out to
and-
Bones, man.
Yeah, he coaches basketball,
thing.
does his family thing, and
Got
that's
out,
it.
Got out.
Got-
out
yep,
the way.
yep,
Made it
yep,
out. You
yep,
know?
made it out.
Made it out.
Yep.
He looks happy, man. Healthy.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
happy,
that.
healthy, all that.
Good, man. You got to tell my set what's up.
I will.
So as far as you have the detail shop.
Yep.
What all do you have going on right now?
DNA Music, so the label, the clothing, the detail shop, and we got a limousine service too. So that's what we got going right now.
So you busy?
I try to stay busy. If
And
I-
you got a handful of kids?
Yeah, got 5 kids.
How do you balance being a musician, a father, and a business owner without getting burnt out?
You don't really balance it. You learn to live burnt out.
That part. That part.
I'm burnt out 24/7. I'd be lying if I was like, yeah, I balance it this way in a healthy balance. No, I'm tired, burnt out, annoyed, irritated, stressed, overworked, underpaid.
Underappreciated.
Yep, underappreciated.
Has there been any ways that being a business owner has influenced the way you handle your music career?
Yeah, because you learn as a business owner, you learn like cause and effect more than you would if you were an employee, as far as what works, what doesn't, what costs too much, what's not worth it, what to invest in, what not to invest in, and you turn that into your music shit. Should I buy this feature from this artist? Am I really going to gain anything from it? Okay, if I print 500 CDs, am I really going to sell 500 CDs? You start thinking more of a business. If you're just 100% artist, I'm going to make 1,000
You don't
CDs.
think
I'm going to
it's a
sell them all.
business.
It's going to go great. When you're a business motherfucker, you're like, nah, those cost this much per CD. I'm probably only going to make this much. These motherfuckers probably won't sell. You start scaling back, man, and really putting your money where it matters, i.e. music videos, promotion. I think videos are very important.
1,000%.
Very, very, very important.
50 Cent said that if he was a brand new artist to come out today, every single thing he'd put out would have a visual.
Yeah, because that's what people remember.
Promotion is so crucial, and
Well,
I say
yeah.
this all the time. Promotion, videos, the clips, everything. It's just
You
so
can ride around in your car and
crucial.
listen to a song, and if there's a music video for it, you picture the music video in your head.
Yeah.
If I'm listening to 21 Questions by 50 Cent,
I was gonna say 21 questions. It's literally
you
what
listen
went to
21
my
Questions
head.
in the car, you think about the jail fight and Nate Dogg singing and who was in the Megan Good was in the video. They were flushing the money
in
down
the
the toilet.
house,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's you think about that
Lines and all
shit.
that,
You
yeah.
you see it.
Yeah.
So visuals
Brings
are
it to life.
super important.
What are your pet peeves in the studio?
I don't have any pet peeves in the studio.
No. Okay.
Nah.
I usually record by my fucking self. I be by myself.
So if you had a bunch of people there, would that be a pet peeve?
There would never be a bunch of people. There.
Exactly. So that's a pet peeve. You
got
don't
rid of all
like.
the
You don't.
riffraff.
Too many people in the studio.
Okay.
You can't focus.
Distractions.
Yeah, it becomes a distractions. You got to wait for people to be quiet. All the above. You're in there by yourself. Turn the beat on. You write it. You record it. Send it off. Shut the computer off. Go home.
And you rather just record yourself?
I would rather have like an engineer, because who the fuck wants to push record and run over there? And
This guy?
I don't want to.
In my spot, I had the screen inside with the wireless keyboard.
You were ahead. You were way ahead of your time.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Way ahead of your time. And when I seen that, I was like, man, this is fucking awesome. My computer was over there. My mic was over there. I had to track it way back and record. So I did 40 seconds to track, and then I had plenty of time to walk over and set up. Your shit was, like I said, you were ahead of your time. But yeah, I'd rather have an engineer. But since I don't, I just record it, send it off to get mixed and mastered. And I like to get in and get out. I like the vibe in the studio, but...
Did you ever try to mix and master your own shit?
Back in the day when I was putting out all them bullshit mixtapes. Yeah.
He said when I was putting out that ass.
And then bullshit mixtapes. Lyrics were fire, beats were dope.
Mixing
I put the headphones on and be like, raise this, raise that. And be like, that sounds pretty good.
It's difficult.
Save it as MP3 and fucking upload it to the world.
Gone.
Right, it's gone. Now you hear that shit and you're like, man, that sounds terrible. That's too loud. That's too quiet.
Yes.
That's too drowned out. I can't hear the ad-libs.
My ad-libs are fucked
Can't
up.
hear anything.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible. So now you understand the importance of everybody has a job to do.
Absolutely.
Some people aren't beat makers. They're engineers. They hear things. They pan the vocals. They're magicians with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't ask a guy who makes crazy beats like, yeah, mix and master that song, add auto-tune, do this, do that. He's going to be like, I make beats, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know all the the technical
You're
stuff.
speaking a language I don't fucking...
Exactly. I use this beat machine. So everybody plays an important role.
Is there anything you have to have with you at the studio? Like anything that you're like, all right, I'm not going to sit down and record unless I have this with me.
It ain't even got to be alcohol, but something to drink, whether it's water, a soda, alcohol, and then candy.
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 What's your favorite kind of candy?
When I'm drinking, I eat a lot of lollipops,
What kind of lollipops?
blow pops.
Okay. You got a favorite flavor?
No, I don't give a shit.
The ones with the gum in it?
Yep.
Nasty ass gum?
The gum's good for 30 seconds, but you're not eating them for the gum. But like when I'm drinking, I'd rather have the taste of candy than the bitterness of alcohol. Right. So I'll take a shot and I'm eating the candy. So I'm not even tasting or thinking about the alcohol. I'm eating candy.
Yeah.
Till 7 shots later, you're eating a blow pop in the bar, swaying back and forth. And all the girls are like, all the girls are like, do you have an extra one of those? So you start handing them out like candy, man, and shit. I got to go to the car. I'll be right back. I come back in with like 12 blow pops all the time. That's the guy that has all the suckers all the time.
Oh my Lord.
That's a good little...
Yeah, I know.
First person to not say dro. I'm impressed. I will give you.
Yeah, I used to smoke drill, you know. At this moment, in time in my life, I'm not allowed to. So,
But if you
if
could,
I was allowed
would that,
to, yes, I would. And
That
I was
would
never,
be your
never
answer?
big. I've never been big on flour.
Okay.
I've always liked the dab pens.
Okay.
They don't leave a smell.
Quick, they're discreet.
Discreet. Be in the car, do it, whatever. And there's no smell, no nothing.
Yeah.
You burn the tree, your clothes smell like, your car smell like, you know.
Everything.
You got ass.
Fairbanks smells like weed.
Right. But you got to go to your kid's school. You got to go into a business meeting, whatever. You don't want to walk in and smell like that.
This is a 2-part question. Who are your biggest influences musically? I want to hear locally. Then I want to hear.
So what? One local and then one
Yeah, big time artists, and then who inspires you locally?
locally. My brother. He's
Just
the
him?
Shawnee Bones. Yeah. If we're talking like local inspiration, he's the reason why I started doing music. He's the reason why anytime I wanted to stop, he'd be like, "Man, bro, you're the one. You really got it. You're him, dog. You got to keep putting on music." I've thought about quitting a trillion times.
You were saying something tonight. You're like, I made $1 million. Yes, Tom was saying.
Hey, at what point? I think about that. At what point do you stop? But then I see things like other genres, country, rock. These people are touring at 68 years old and still making big money. Hip hop is usually the only genre where people are like, this nigga's too old to be rapping.
Yeah.
Nobody says that about country singers. Nobody says that about R&B
They
singers.
just brought the Yin Yang twins out here.
Oh, Lord,
20
that
years
was a
too late.
mess.
Right, but, and people will make negative comments about that. But if they brought, give me a singer, anybody.
Reba
singer?
McEntire.
Yeah, right. So I'm saying somebody like Reba, somebody who's been out for 40, 50 years, nobody would be like, she's too old to be up there performing.
Right.
Nobody would say that.
You're right.
There would not be one comment on Instagram that's like,
any genre.
she's too old to be singing
it's
up
just
there.
hip hop.
It's just hip hop. Look at this old nigga still rapping.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that shit. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But why not though?
No, we sure did. North
Country singers are weird.
Carolina.
Hip hop is is weird, and it's
Right,
like,
but
I think it's
there shouldn't
also
be
like the most stolen music when you used to have to buy it before streaming. came along.
Absolutely. Pirated.
The country, the old rock, they didn't lose it.
Ain't nobody
They didn't
taking
lose value from
ain't
mixtapes.
ain't nobody taking that on LimeWire.
Nobody's at the bodega with Bruce Springsteen CDs. You know what I mean?
Unreleased Bruce Springsteen.
Nah, right.
No.
You're not, right, but you're not
Nobody
even
looking for that.
But you're not even getting your hands on that kind of shit.
Yeah.
No.
Different avenues as well. The rap avenue, somebody offers somebody $1,000, they're gonna send you that unreleased 50 Cent song, even though they shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like, man, don't tell nobody where you got this. Bruce Springsteen's people ain't giving,
Hell
unreleased scrolls from the studio.
Scrolls?
There's no way. You know what I mean? There's no way. They wouldn't give that up.
Not the scrolls. That's diabolical.
What are they called? Not the reels, not scrolls. The reels, Yeah, the reels. Right.
That's diabolical.
Right, exactly. Right. So the reels.
You really put some age on.
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
So with that being said, do you feel like you're at a point where you want to hang it up, or
I had that thought a million times,
you've
man.
done a lot?
Right. I've traveled the world. I've shot videos in 15 states. Shot a video in Puerto Rico. I've had a meeting with Rock Nation before. I've opened up for all kinds of big name rappers, even legends like Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. So I've done a lot. I've done more than a lot of people. I've done a lot less. Yeah, I've done less, but
what's one piece of advice that somebody gave you you'll never forget?
Piece of advice. Musically, I cannot remember who said it to me. It was a famous rapper. I just can't remember who. I can't remember if it was Slim Thug when we were talking, or it might have been Banner. Right. They just said, once you lose the love for it, that's when you stop. Don't let it age or be like, oh, I'm 40 now, I got to stop. I just have to stop. No, when you really be like, I don't want to do that shit anymore, that's when you stop. But if you get the itch when you hear a beat, you're like, oh, I got a right to that. Or I could come up to something to that. Keep doing it.
To any artists out there that encounters a writer's block,
Mm-hmm.
you got any solution for something like that? Something that works for you?
Man, I couldn't even explain it because I'd be lying if I gave some fake advice. I don't have any advice because I don't even know how I get out of my own
It
writer's
just
block.
naturally comes back to you.
Yeah, one
You
day
think you just got to experience a little bit of life. Life needs
that
to happen for a little bit?
that too. That will definitely give you something to rap about. You know what I mean? Right. If you got writer's block and you're like, man, I don't even know what to rap about, and some serious shit happens, i.e. you get shot, you go to jail, get in a life-altering accident, maybe you lose a loved one, now you want to make like a rest in peace song or you know what I mean, to that person. Something will give you the urge when you ain't got it.
When it's time to hit the studio, and do you come? I mean, what comes first? Do you pick a beat, or you already got lyrics and a concept, or do you just
Beat right. Always.
So fresh beat, boom, you press play,
and I just
you got about 15, 30 seconds before you're like, this ain't it.
I say about 2 or 3 minutes. Yes.
Keep it that much?
Yeah. Well, no, if I'm scanning beats,
Yeah.
no, if
you're
I'm
fishing.
scanning beats, you get about 20 seconds. You play it, and you're like, yeah, no, that shit ain't it.
As
Until,
soon
like,
as
the
it
beat
drops,
drop or
and you're
something.
like,
So,
no.
yep, you hear the intro, you're like, okay, yeah. Then the beat drops, and you're like, nah, that ain't drop how I thought it was gonna drop. Next, you get about 15 to 30 seconds
All right,
max.
so then you got the beat, you stuck on it. What's next after that for you? The hook immediately, or you writing verses?
Hook usually. That way I know
What you're talking
where I'm
about?
going with the song. Yeah, the beat can sound nice. You start writing a verse.
What's the longest time you've ever spent writing?
Writing one song or writing a hook?
Shit, I've spent 24 hours straight listening to a beat in my sleep while I was awake at work until I figured out this 8-bar hook. It had to be fucking perfect.
I can say 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours to come up with a hook. Once the hook's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Once you get the hook and you know what the song is about, I write verses in about 10 minutes.
Do you ever feel like with me when I write my verses, every line's got the syllable, it's got to cut every line. I can't have too many words. I can't try to fit too much in there.
Right.
Do you ever feel like you like to keep it simple?
Yeah.
You don't rap fast.
No.
You don't do the double time and none of that
No.
shit.
And I have and I can, but I don't like the way I sound doing it, nor am I the biggest fan of it.
Of fast rap?
Yeah, like I said, nothing wrong with fast rap. Everybody's got their lane. And it ain't got to be super slow rap. It's got to be somewhere in between for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can be upbeat, but like that's cool for other people.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, after when I was in high school and I came across Tech Nine, I'm like, it's over. He got the fast rap. He got it
Yeah.
in the pocket.
Tech, Twister,
Yeah.
Bone Thugs, people like that. Right. Busta Rhymes when he does it. Right. You got.
I think a lot of people try to do it and the pronunciation.
That's what I'm saying. It's not for everybody. Yeah. Everybody can enunciate every word super fast like certain legends can. You leave that lane to them.
Is there a certain song that you're most proud of?
Oh man. It'd be way too hard to pinpoint one song.
Okay, how about a project?
I would say Note to Self, and that is in the middle of getting back on the streaming services. And that is bothering me. I'm sick of these distribution companies.
So I'm fucking sick of it.
Yes.
Telling you what you can and can't do with it.
Well, Note to Self, I released in 2021. Crazy album.
It was up at one
yes,
point, right?
it was up for it was up till like 2 months ago. So it's been up for like 3.5, 4 years. Had 20 songs on it. Bangers from beginning to end. I had Bones on there, Tally on there. And so I had a song with Boo Rossini, who's the president of CTE. He's like Jeezy's right hand.
Jeezy's homie, yeah.
Yeah, he's like his right hand. So we have a song on there called Hood Love. The album got pulled because of that song. And so when I reached out to TuneCore to figure out why, it said, oh, we just noticed that this song has a feature from a established artist, and we need approval from him. Yeah, we need approval from him before we can redistribute the album. Okay. Mind you, the album has been up for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
I look up one day and I'm going to Spotify to listen to my fucking album while I'm in the car, and the album is not on Spotify. And I'm like, so I check my email and check my TuneCore account, and then that's the explanation it gave me. So 20 songs got taken down because of one song that had a feature that was paid for, and
you obviously got it somehow.
I got the emails, the files. I have the raw files on my computer.
So what are they? They're just like, don't worry, we'll handle it. We'll figure it out.
Well,
are they asking you for something?
They have to have him email or call in. I hit him up a few days ago. I'm waiting on a response. Obviously,
he's a busy man.
Very busy man. He's on tour with Jeezy and right. He's all over the world right now and doing big $1 million things right now. And somebody from Fairbanks like, yo, I need you to clear this, man. I need you to clear this.
I think just having the verse or the raw vocals yourself, that should be the clear right there.
I sent them a screenshot of the email communication. I sent the screenshot of me and him DMing each other.
They said that's not good enough?
No. They said they needed him to reach out.
That's wild.
I sent the screenshots of all that.
That's
the session, pictures from my computer, screenshots from our conversation, the receipt for the money that was Western Union in 2015.
Okay.
And a receipt.
Yeah. All of it. And they were like, yeah, we need him to confirm this.
That just sounds like a fucking hassle.
So I was just thinking like yesterday, I was like, should I re-release Note to Self with 19 songs?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just re-release the whole album without that one song?
And then if they approve it, then single.
Right. Release it as a single or whatever. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to do because I have 19 amazing songs.
Have you,
absolutely.
Have you had projects been pulled off and then you put them back on there?
Yes. There's a lot of weird stipulations. Yes. And like I said, how does an album stay on something for 4 years and then it just vanishes because now you realize he's an established artist?
Yeah.
He was signed to Jeezy in 2007 or 6. He's been established.
Yeah.
He didn't just get signed yesterday and you guys like flagged it. I don't know.
Usually I would think that would be like the record label saying they have to clear it.
Maybe they did, I don't know. I'm waiting on a response from him, but until I'm waiting, I'm like, should I just redistribute it without the song?
I'd say yes.
Right, because I got 19 songs now that just aren't on there. Mm-hmm. Bangers that aren't just not on there. So that's what I'm probably going to end up doing is re-releasing it without that one song.
All right, this is another twofer question. How much money do you think you've invested in music? Realistically.
Too much.
Ballpark figure.
Too much.
No comment.
50 grand?
Oh, yeah, in 1 year.
Grand? $200,000?
Taliban man.
They laughing.
What you think? For a real number.
Yeah.
He's been with me since he's been with me. He's been with me since 2005. We've been small. That's my way more than 100.
Okay.
Probably $250,000, $250,000 if we're talking. Right.
That's
right. We're talking hardcover CDs, studio time, mix and mastering, beats, T-shirts, traveling, music videos at
Yeah.
$1,500 a
Everything connected to the
piece,
music.
flights to go fly to a different state to shoot the video. Yeah.
Okay.
Some videos were $5,000. Like, yeah, that shit adds up.
Now, my second ballpark is how much do you think you got back in return? Oh, you can even give me a percentage. This question is more so for these younger artists who are out here.
Let's use a hypothetical number. If I spent $250, I made $150.
Okay.
So I'm in the red, guys. Everybody listening, you're in the red.
Is the money you made back from merch and from shows?
More than the music?
More show money and features. I've sold features for $1,000, $500, $750. So from features to shows like live performances and like clothing and maybe some hard CDs is where you get your money back.
Yeah.
Obviously, streams don't pay shit.
No.
It's like
It's some
0.00008
bullshit.
per stream.
Look, he's about to tell you he's hot about it.
Right.
That's why when I came up with my last album, I'm not putting it on streaming platforms. I feel like it's just slap my fucking face.
Right. You just put it up there later.
Literally, it was like
Way
2
later.
months ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Way later.
The only way to get it was the hard copy.
Yep.
I made my money back.
Yep.
And now I got 400 or 500 CDs I can give away for free.
Right.
So now I put it on there, and it's probably been on there for a year or two, and I'm looking at it, and I got a couple thousand streams, and I got $5.
Yep.
But then I'm over here asking these other local artists, like, oh, CDs are dead, man. CDs are dead. I'm like, what? Everyone who's saying that is fucking broke.
Yeah, they don't. Right, they don't understand the business of it. They don't. You want $10 for that one CD? You know how many streams you're gonna have to get $10?
You know
Your song's gonna have to have like
Yes.
25,000 streams,
Yes.
which is a lot, and you get like $17 off your 25,000 streams. Like,
Yes.
I made this post where because read this information somewhere that said if you stream a song, that's one stream, but if you download that one song, they're gonna streaming platforms are gonna max you out 150 streams.
right. I saw
one
that.
download.
Right.
And
Per
then-
album download, per song download.
Yeah, there's 150 for a single download, and if they download the whole album, there's gonna be boom, that's 1,500 streams.
Right. Right.
So it's more
right.
important for your homies or your
To
supporters
hit download.
button,
Right. Correct.
just because.
Correct.
And it's just like and they're like, oh, you're getting 0.0002523 of a penny for a stream. I'm like,
It's crazy.
these numbers up, and I'm just like, this is fucking crazy.
A million
You can
stream,
go
a
platinum
million
in your
stream,
numbers and
right?
have $1,000.
A million streams on a
That's
song, I
crazy.
think, pays out like, what was it, like $5,000 or 10 grand?
Oh my
A
God.
million streams.
No, thank you.
Right. You have to have one single do a million streams, and you'll look on your TuneCore DistroKid, and you'll have, $8,900 off a million streams. So how many times you got to do a million streams
That's a hell nah for me.
to make like, 50 grand, 60 grand, like some real money?
And I get it. It's because you could always make more songs, and you got more seeds you're planting. But
Then you got to pay to make the songs. Like when I get my songs mastered, you got to pay the engineer every master.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he only charges me $50 per song. But if I do 10 songs on an album,
Yeah.
it's $500.
Yep.
That's just for the mastering. The cover's going to run you $100 because I'm not a graphic designer, so I pay somebody. So now you're $600 in. You got to do a lot of streams to make that $600.
If you got to buy
right?
those
We
beats,
didn't
you
even
Right,
got, you're talking
right. You got
250,
10
300.
beats, you got
Yeah.
10 beats at sometimes $100 a piece.
yeah,
That's $1,000.
I think
right
roughly
there.
I see him like 250, 300.
Right.
if you,
I got an in-house producer out of Mississippi, so charges me $100 flat.
There you go.
for
So you
all
got a good
custom-
deal, yeah.
all custom beats, but 10 beats $1,000.
and he gives you those by like he don't lease those to nobody else.
No,
You got a great deal then.
no,
You got a good
$100.
thing going.
Yeah, and we've been working together since like 2011, 2012.
What do you say to these local producers who want to charge $300, $400, $500 for a beat?
Tally said bullshit. You have to be worth it. It's no different than for producers. No different than an artist who's been out for 6 months, has maybe 1,000 plays with 20 songs combined, and you ask him to do a song with you, and he's like, "Yeah, I need 1,000 for the verse."
Hell no.
Right? You're gonna be like, one, who the fuck are you? Two, am I gonna make that 1,000 back in any way because your name's on my song?
Nope.
Right. So I can't pay that. It doesn't make any sense. So a producer, you want $500 for this beat. Who are your producer credits? Who have you produced for? Now, if you can be like, I did a song for Jeezy, I did a
Yo
couple.
Gotti,
I got a couple Gucci tracks.
Gucci Mane.
Okay, well,
Like Raw. Like
right,
Raw beats.
right. Raw's
Yeah.
got
You pay
right.
$35 for a Raw.
Yeah,
beat
Rob
if
say,
you- if you
and I
fuck with it.
probably got about 5 beats from Raw, And I paid about $350 per beat from Raw, $400.
Yeah.
He's earned it. He's been doing it a long time. He's got those producer credits.
Yep.
He can do that. He's probably the only one in the state that I can think of, producer-wise, who can do that. If you're on SoundCloud and YouTube, you're not charging me $500 for a beat.
I will say I appreciate your business mindset. You're a business owner first and a musician second.
Yep.
You don't get that a lot. Generally, you get artists who are just simply artists. And it's really hard to have this conversation with them because they don't have that business mindset of,
No, they feel like you're fucking them over, you're cheating them, or that's crazy. I can't do that, or I'm not going to do that. Like, bro, you don't get how much it costs to do that.
exactly. And so that's where, you know, a lot of times when we're talking to people, because we're coming from a business mindset, it's business first. It's not artist first. It's not podcast first. It's business first. And so I think you just genuinely look at things differently than if you're just an artist.
100%. You start looking at the profit and loss and what works and what
More
doesn't.
politics. I feel like there's a lot more politics that goes into it when you have a business mindset.
Absolutely. You start thinking of everything.
What do you say to the rapper who wants free beats?
90%, shit, 95% of artists in the world, especially underground artists like us, 95% expect everything for free. They want to be on your show for free. They want beats for free. They want features for free.
Music videos for free?
Yeah.
They want everything for
Everything
free.
for free. Like, right, you can't just shoot it, bro. You can't just throw me the beat, bro.
My time ain't free.
Right. You spent 7 hours making that beat on your MPC that cost you $1,000.
Yeah.
You got to make that back somehow by selling the beats that you're making on that machine you paid $1,000 for.
Yeah.
And your MacBook and this and that. You got to pay for people's equipment and time. That's what people have to understand, man. It would be nice to have free things for sure.
Absolutely.
I would love not to pay Crimeski and Voss $1,000 or more for a fucking 2-minute, 30-second
That was
video.
going to be my next question. Is
Yeah.
what do you think a music video should cost? A quality music video. Just across the board, standard. You go anywhere and it should be at least, this is what you should be able to get quality for. 1,000?
1,000 for sure should get you a quality video.
With the shooting, and that includes what, like 3 locations? Because
Yeah. Two or three locations and the editing, $1,000. That's fair. Yes, if you got 6 or 7 locations, you want me to, you want a
For
video
8
guy, right? You want a
hours or
video guy
something?
to follow you around for 10 hours through all your hoods and the club scene, the hood, strip club late night. Right, you're gonna have to pay extra for gas, time, hauling the camera, all that shit. But if I got one outside scene and one inside scene, and the song is 2 minutes and 17 seconds, yeah, if you charge $1,000, I'm gonna pay it. But I believe a lot of shit should be on a sliding scale.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I pay $50 for all my masters, no complaints, whatever. But that's for a 4-minute song, and that's for a 1 minute and 36-second song. Could it be less if I send you a song and it's got one verse, no hooks, no nothing? Beat comes in, I rap for 48 seconds and it fades out. Song is 1 minute and 14 seconds. I only sent you 2 stems, you know what I mean? Like a verse and ad libs.
Yeah, like a feature.
Right.
You still
I-
paying the 50?
Absolutely. But should I have to? That's something you can argue.
Negotiate or
Right. Think about or right.
I think that's fair.
That's like if I send you a 7-minute song and the engineer's like, yo, bro, you got 9 guys on this song. The song,
P-Rock.
song is 7
P-Rock.
right, song is 7 minutes long. You sent 28 stems. This ain't gonna be $50. I gotta be like, okay, bro, it's gonna be 100. I understand.
I gotta ask, did money charge you more for that song?
No, I didn't even care. I just told Money to do it, and whatever he felt like he deserved.
Right.
I
Well,
gave
yeah,
it
when
to
you
him. I
got
was
right,
getting
but when
some
you got
money.
right, when you got them type of relationships, right, your name or your
No matter what, this is coming out, and I
right, so
yeah,
right,
my
so
money's-
right, so
money's
whatever it's gonna cost, right, and that's why I would say the same
But no,
thing.
he didn't hit me. Was like, oh, you got a 7-minute song. This is 2 mixing sessions. You know what I'm saying?
Right, which he could have. Right,
He could've.
It's a 2 full songs.
And I would have paid it.
Right.
You got a whole gang of
but-
people on this. It's 7.5 minutes.
Because you understand business.
Yes.
Some young new artists are gonna be like,
They do
That's
not.
crazy, bro. You're gonna charge me extra. It's still a 1 song. Yes, bro, but it's 7 minutes long. Like you said, it's 2 sessions in one. He's gonna be in there for a long time mixing that shit.
And I fully agree with you on the if you have 1, 2, or 3 locations in your music video, cool, standard price, right?
Right.
But once you're talking, I'm loading up to 6 different places, whether it be
follow
2
me 30
blocks
minutes
away.
here, follow me 20 minutes there. We're gonna go cross town over here to
No,
my
that
girl's
price
house.
is going up.
Absolutely.
That
Now
price
you're
is
talking
going up.
1,500.
If I'm adding
1,700.
AI into it for you now
Right.
too,
Yep.
we going up even higher.
Exactly. So
If
I get
depending on
it.
how long I'm editing for, it's
That too. If I've spent a week
Because-
editing, it's gonna cost you more.
because every podcast that we do, if we record for an hour, it takes him 10 hours of editing.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
So
I'm
that's
editing a fucking movie.
Right. Well, yeah, you're cutting shit out, doing that, and then you break,
an hour long.
then you break up all the clips
Yeah.
for the Instagram and
Counting that time.
right, the reels and shit. Right.
Yep.
Adding the text and shit.
That's
all that
just
shit.
all the camera angles going in together with the audio is 10 hours plus
Yeah,
for an hour.
sure. Like I said, I already know that this shit is extensive. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
not to be, or it's not to be undermined or unappreciated. It's like,
So
yeah.
we asked other Fairbanks artists, do you feel like you guys have video? So this is what I'm hearing a lot for Fairbanks is you guys don't really have video men up here.
No, not really.
No dedicated. That's just what they do in their side
No,
hustle.
no,
Damn.
no.
I would have picked up a camera and figured this shit out. if
Shit,
I was
yeah,
you.
I'd
That
be in
sounds
my
like
bag.
You could be filling a pocket.
I absolutely could. And it's just like I could be an engineer. And you know how many people hit me up like, yo, man, you got a studio? You got studio time?
Not for you?
You know how many people I've told no?
Yeah.
Did you used to open your doors to people?
Years and years ago, yeah, but
Do you feel you're getting more private as you're getting older?
absolutely.
Yep.
If it's not these guys, I don't want you in my studio. That's facts. And it's not hating, it's not nothing. It's just you're a stranger, I don't know you. I don't want to be in here with you for 3 hours in the middle of the night.
Hell
One,
nah.
right, but one, I don't know you,
Hell
and two,
nah.
and right, rapping bullshit. And that's the thing. And
Yeah.
that's the thing too. When I record, I usually, not every single time, I usually do a verse in one take. It may take me 2 or 3 takes, but I get this shit done in a minute and a half. I may fuck it once or twice, third time I've aced it, verse is done.
Yeah.
Do you believe in punching in or are you
I
fully going?
try not to punch in. If I have to, I have to. If you got a big ad lib or you're doing a little speed rap somewhere, you got to punch in. I try not to, so it all stays
Yep.
consistent. But you know how many people punch in?
A lot now.
almost
A
everybody
lot
does.
now.
So
Almost
that's
damn
my
near
point.
everybody.
So do you think I want to engineer that shit? All right, stop me right there. All right, I'm gonna come in right there. All right, stop it right there. I'm gonna come in right there.
Quiet on the set.
Right, quiet. And you're like, fuck. Or somebody who messes up 100 times. They're paying for the studio time, so that's your job. Though, y'all
Yeah.
need 2 hours. How many songs you got? Just this one. You're like, fuck. And you hear the same beat and the same lyrics for 2
Dude,
hours
I'm done.
because
I'm done.
right, you're like, and especially if the person's not that talented or the song is not that good.
Yeah.
You're stuck here for the $80, $40 an hour, whatever you charge them.
That ain't worth no 40
I don't want to
to
spend
me.
my night from
No.
I don't want to spend my night from 10 to 1 a.m. with somebody
Yep.
for $80 and he's in there like trapping all day. And you're just like, right. You're like, fuck.
I got my
$80.
Glock.
Right. I got my gun. And you're like, fuck, man.
I fucked a bitch.
Right. You're like, I could have been at home watching TV
Yes.
or under the blankets or somewhere else.
I could have really been fucking a bitch.
Right. So I'm engineering. I try not to even bother with the shit.
Yeah.
Ain't-
I
it
get
ain't
my
it.
shit
And
a lot.
the reason I got to the engineering shit is like you said, the music video shit, same thing. Sure, could I pick up a camera and dedicate my life to really trying to do it? Possibly. I'm not a dummy. But do I want to go
Is it
to
worth your
6
time?
locations and hold the camera from motherfuckers waving guns and talking
It's not
crazy
fun
and
at
shit?
all.
No, it's not fun.
No.
Especially when you yourself are an artist and you know quality music or good
Mm-hmm.
music or man, this is a pretty good beat, but this dude's rapping about bullshit and I gotta record him for 8 hours doing this shit.
Yeah.
Right. You're like,
Ain't no
man.
lies told.
Right, and he's like, "Come on, cameraman, pack that shit up. We're going to another location." You're like, "Yes, sir." And you're fucking right.
Oh, yes, man.
Right, yeah,
yeah.
no, man, I can't.
You
I
got
can't.
like 3 different cameras you
Right.
busting
Yeah,
out,
man.
depending on what you're
Props
doing. Yeah.
on it.
So
No.
if you had blocked off, say you were going to someone's studio, you're paying for time somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You blocked off 5 hours.
Yep,
How many songs you bringing? How many songs you
5
trying to knock
hours, 10 songs,
out? My man. A song in 30 minutes?
2 songs. Yeah, 2 songs in an hour
So
easily.
P Rock laid down 9 songs in 2 to 3 hours. That's
Yeah,
why he's
absolutely.
asking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I
He
like
just-
it.
Everything is pre-wrote before I go to the studio.
He's meticulous.
I
Like
had to
that,
learn
too.
that when I was young.
Are you
I learned it-
paper or are you in
No,
your phone?
I'm in my phone now.
He's paper.
I'm an old man. I got
He's paper.
like carpal tunnel. I got carpal tunnel. I got bad hips. I got all that
Ain't you
shit.
younger than him?
Probably. I'm 35.
Yeah, you're younger than
he's got a
him.
Purple Heart for war. Ain't never left the city.
Right. Never left the city. You know what I mean? So I can't be doing all that writing and shit. My hand will cramp up and fall off. So I get to typing.
You gotta keep that. You
gotta keep that trigger finger good. Right.
That
So-
trigger finger gotta be
right,
good.
So I don't write no
Can't
more.
have no.
But-
used to
Can't have
though,
no
right?
cramp from writing.
Fuck yeah, I used to write notebooks. But I learned a valuable lesson. It was from my man, Alaska Red. I think I was 15 or 16. I went to the studio. And, he put the beat on. And I was sitting there writing.
On the phone?
No.
On
This
paper?
is like 2005, 2006. So I'm writing on paper. And I'm just sitting there. I think it was like 7 p.m. I got to the studio. So it's like 7:18, 7:21. And I'm broke. I'm a kid. I've saved up enough for like 1 hour studio time, like $50. I was like,
Yeah.
man, it's expensive. We're like 18 minutes in and I'm like writing and I'm like, so when does the session start? And he's like, the session started when the beat came on. I was like, oh. So I'm 18, 19 minutes into my session.
Oh, shit.
I'm still writing.
You already spent $30.
Oh my
The
god.
song's not completed.
Yeah.
I'm fucking in here scrambling. I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, you thought you were just playing the beat and hanging out writing in the studio? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, nah, man. 7 p.m. when I push play and the beat's been playing, your clock is running. So I ended up having to pay for another hour to complete the fucking song.
But you learned a very valuable lesson that day.
Never ever did that again. So I
bet.
spent $100 instead of the 50, but that never happened again. So everything was pre-wrote at home. When I walked in the studio and he pushed the button to play,
He got you right.
I was in the booth. I was ready to go.
He got
That-
you right.
that
Oh,
is
absolutely.
P-Rock.
Yeah.
Shout out to Red, man.
Yeah, it was a very valuable lesson. So I've never gone to any studio in the world other than my own unprepared. If I'm in my studio, yeah, I'll play beats and sit in there and write because
Yeah,
it's my
'cause-
studio.
yeah.
But anytime I've traveled and recorded or gone to Reds, which I've gone to Reds 100 times, gone to Raws 100 times.
I think he came to my house and wrote.
Yeah.
But
Right.
It was quick.
Right.
You were quick.
Well, I can
But
write-
you're different.
right. Like I said, we were,
Yeah.
we're friends and we're fucking doing some
Yeah,
shit together. Me and Red weren't doing a song together. This was me getting studio
some
time.
studio
Right.
time.
Right. If I was doing a feature for Red, he probably would have let me write and chill or whatever.
Was his studio one of the nicest ones out here?
For sure. Yeah. Because he's got, it's in his house now.
I've seen
He-
some pictures. I mean,
yeah, but he's got, he's got a real booth, a whole separate room that's all foamed out, expensive mic. And he's got a sound room, with the big board and big screens. Like, he's got, all the shit.
And he knows how to touch all that shit.
He knows how to engineer very well.
Oh wow.
He's not, I wouldn't say Red's like a mix and masterer person.
yeah.
But as far as like recording and shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
he can get
absolutely.
his
Yeah,
shit
he can
right.
run the board and all
Yeah,
that shit.
definitely by now.
He's pressed up some of my CDs.
Them big ass ones intimidate me.
Yeah, it's got all the knobs and yeah,
That's
absolutely.
too much.
Right. I just need
He
an
does
interface.
have the big one, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got the big long
Yeah.
board that has all the switches, and then he's got the computer.
Yeah, no,
he's
thank
got,
you.
He's got all that shit. He's
Yeah.
got analog shit. He's got all that shit.
Yeah. That's that
Red's been
young Alaska Red cornrow money.
Yeah, Red's been doing that. Right, Red's been doing that shit. Red's been doing that shit a long time, man. Alaska Reed, baby. Yeah.
Shout out to
Pioneer. Yep.
You didn't tell us who was your biggest influences globally.
So my brother was the local one.
And then commercially.
Pimp C,
Hey.
Pac. Yeah, Pimp C, Pac. I love Jeezy. Jeezy came, a little bit older.
Later, yeah.
Yeah, but Pimp C and Tupac, if we're talking like Young Kid and Master P. Because my pops listened to Master P fucking
He
faithfully.
just made fun of me for knowing all the lyrics to Master P.
Who
Please
made
tell
fun of
me.
you?
Me.
Why?
Hey,
That's hate.
P gets all
Thank
his
you.
credit as a businessman, but that man is not lyrically nothing, bro.
I know all his albums.
Right, P's not a lyricist, but P made fucking hit records.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I
Hits.
did? I literally I
Hits.
went to the
In
public
an era when
library
it
in
was easy
Anchorage.
to go
Like
platinum.
I would
The
literally
easiest era to go platinum.
shush your mouth.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Shush your
When
mouth.
you're plugged into the machine with all the promo and the
But
radios.
he was getting it out the trunk too, though.
Thank you. Pipe down.
Big time.
But so what I had to
not
do
knocking
was
Tito.
I had to literally go to the public library.
You can't show me any other artist without the sort of like P didn't have no major label behind him. P was the label. P
Thank
didn't have
you.
no major A&R behind him. He was the A&R. P didn't have none of that shit. You hear? Like
Preach. Hey, P and Birdman. You know what I mean?
Yes.
As far as like, I would say like E40 and them in the Bay too. As far
That
as
part, yes.
Short 40, JT the Bigger Figure.
Yep.
Those cats really had
Mr.
like
Fab.
them cats had Mac Dre.
Mac Dre.
They had
Rest
real
in
like
peace.
they had real like
Real independent. Huh?
real independent waves. Like right, they will pull up to a park with 10,000 CDs in the trunk, and within a weekend or whatever, those 10,000 CDs were gone at $10 a piece. Those
Thank
motherfuckers
you.
were making $100
But
grand
like I said,
cash.
that's that era though.
For sure. Right, you had to buy it. You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody young boy could pull up to a park with 10,000 CDs and get them.
I think he could. Young boy could.
Man, Young Boy, you know what?
Young Boy is
Young Boy's
huge.
got a cult following,
Yes.
and I'm not even a Young Boy
I
fan.
think all that shit is
Young
like
Boy
internet
is
hype and,
huge.
like, fake
For
numbers.
sure. I'm sure. I'm
Thank
sure.
you.
I'm sure
Thank
there's a lot
I
of.
don't know.
I'm sure there's a lot of fake. There's a lot of fake numbers in this shit. A lot, whether it's for Young Boy, Drake, whoever, Kendrick.
Young Boy is huge.
He is, but there's balloon numbers everywhere for sure. So I agree with you on that shit. There's a lot of media hype on.
I think
everybody.
a lot of it is a controversy around Young Boy that makes him even
Well, yeah, he's
bigger.
constantly beefing or in trouble or getting out of jail or on house arrest or he's always doing some wild
He's
shit.
wild.
So
What's that song, House Arrest thing?
Yeah.
It's like he's wild. I love Young Boy.
So that-
I think somebody said recently on a podcast that he's the only person that could make $100 grand in the house.
Literally. And then sold the house as soon as he got off house arrest. Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's the only person,
There
but
ain't a single song
He
that he got
literally
that
bought a house
I
to
could
do
rock with.
house arrest in.
there's a couple of his old ones from like 7-8 years ago. There's like,
all the way through. They all damn near sound the same to me.
No.
like I said, his first few years, there's probably about 10 or 15 songs that I can listen to and I know the words to.
Yep.
Like I said, this is when he first came out. The last like 5 or 6 years, I don't know any of these songs. And yes, they all sound the fucking same.
You didn't say Nipsey.
Because Nip definitely influenced me because we have personal ties. Me and Nipsey got like some of the same OGs. His big homie is my big homie. Shout out to Creep. But, you know, Nip is damn near my age.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Nip died at, what, 33 years
Well,
old?
I mean, you got his picture in the studio.
Right, absolutely. So he's definitely an inspiration and somebody I fucking got a tie to. But when you said like inspiration,
He's thinking OGs.
right, you know, that
Who
made
does
me
the
start,
inspiration
right,
come from?
growing
The
up.
OG.
Right.
And you take it back to his,
I know
him
damn
being
near every
15.
Nip song. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Nip's in my top 5, top 10. I slap Nip every day. But as far as right, I was what, 25 when Nip got on? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? I had already, I was on in my own, you know, in my own lane or whatever. So I love Nip. But as far as like influence, I was thinking more people
OG
that,
status.
right, growing up that made me want to rap or want to do this shit.
Right.
So let me ask you, do you listen to yourself while you're driving around?
Every single day, no. But do I? Yes. Yeah. Do I? Yeah. Do I?
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, every single day, no. But often, yeah, for sure. You have to. One, you have to
I be
because
making fun of him when I get in his car and his album's on. I'm like, I know you fucking lying right now.
It's always CD in the deck though.
I know you fucking lying.
Yeah. No, but like I said, you got to
Yeah.
because you
It's your
poured
music.
right. You poured your blood, sweat, and tears in that shit. Right. You stayed up all night writing that song. You paid for that beat. You paid for that studio time. It can take you back to a time like, man, I remember when I recorded this shit.
Yeah.
Man, that day was great, or that night was great, or that month, or that album during that time was fucking
Boy, that time was horrible.
right. Exactly.
That was a rough
He
period
has
of
a
my
couple
life.
songs
Right.
on that album.
Right. Right. You're right on listening to it. You're like, damn, that was right. That was right.
I was doing bad.
Right. I was man, right. I just got evicted when I made that song, and fucking right. I lost my car when I made this song.
Yeah.
Like, man, yeah. So that shit brings a realization back to your life to where you are that day that you're listening to it. So like I said, you don't have to overdo it and play only yourself 24/7, but
I know people that do.
yeah, I don't know about that. I still want to listen to Tupac. I still want to listen to Pimp C. I still want to listen to Jeezy. I got to find time for them too. I'm not going to ride around all day and just listen to myself.
So is Thug Motivation the one? Is 101? Is that the hardest Jeezy?
Oh, man.
Yes, I was going to say that.
Jeezy's in my like top 3. Jeezy can do no wrong in my eyes. He
That
can't.
last album? He did no wrong with that last album?
I don't want to talk about the last album. You understand?
Exactly. Hey.
That was a
Look,
soul.
I'm a
That
Jeezy
was
fan
a
too.
that was a disco album, is what that was. Yeah, that shit was wild. Hey, that
He
shit was.
just bumped
Look,
his head.
look, there's not one Jeezy mixtape or album I've ever questioned but when that new one just dropped, that's Still Snowing. I
Look.
sent that shit to my brother, and I was like, I don't know about this one, man.
Look, I'm a Jeezy fan too, so I
I'm
was
like a Jeezy
yo.
fanatic, so I heard that, I was like, huh. I think I don't know how to feel about this one. I sent that shit to my brother. Me and my brother were like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this
Yeah,
one.
I couldn't do it.
And there was just so many jokes online about the shit. It was fucking hilarious.
The same as I couldn't do the new Lil Wayne. I cannot
Yeah,
at all.
I haven't listened to Wayne
I
since
couldn't
Carter
make
3.
it through the
so-
fucking album at all. To
Yeah, I
save
haven't
my
listened to
life.
Wayne since Carter 3.
That's yes.
Not
You got
4,
off the
not
train
5,
at
not
the
6.
right time.
You needed
Yeah.
to stop at 3.
Yeah, I haven't. Right, he said that. Hey, yeah, I haven't listened to Wayne since number 3. But the Jeezy shit. You remember the movie Hustle and Flow?
Yes.
Remember when Ludacris threw the tape in the toilet?
Yes.
So I saw the Jeezy album, the cover is on Facebook, and somebody said, "Jeezy, tell me this shit fell out your pocket, man." I was crying real fucking tears.
Oh, my
I was sitting on my
Lord.
couch. I started crying tears. That shit was the funniest
That's hella
thing
funny.
ever.
What is the hardest part about getting your name out as an artist from Fairbanks, Alaska?
Man, thank God for the internet. That's one.
Yeah, right.
That's one because
The GOAT, MySpace, for
right,
sure.
if there was no internet, I don't give a fuck if you're in Anchorage. Nobody's gonna know who you are in Alaska without the internet because we're so disconnected from everything.
I was going to say, do you feel the gap between Anchorage and Fairbanks artists?
I believe. I will say this. I say Anchorage goes a little bit harder as far as the artists. I ain't talking talent wise because there's a lot of whack shit in Anchorage, as there's a lot of whack shit in Fairbanks. Whack shit everywhere. But Anchorage has more avenues. There's way more bars and clubs to perform at. There's more shows that come out there that you can open up for. There's more shit happening. So you have more. There's more studios. You got videographers out there.
Yeah.
You got shit. You
Yeah.
got 3 or 4 guys shooting videos.
Yeah.
You got 6, 7 studios.
Yeah.
I don't know of one studio in town right now. Because, Red moved to Hawaii.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got my studio, but it's usually just for the crew to
Yeah.
record.
It's not
Yeah.
open to the public.
Right. So I don't know of a public studio in town. But Anchorage has 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Public.
Right. Public that you can just go online and book a studio session. They don't give a fuck if you're singing, country, rapping.
Yeah.
It's for recording.
Yeah.
My shit's for personal use and the homies use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Anchorage has got way more avenues for every aspect
Do you
of
have
music.
anywhere to perform out here or no?
A few bars and shit, do live
But
performances.
will they allow hip hop?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Is Fairbanks welcoming to hip hop? Is what I'm wondering.
I would say Anchorage is more welcoming, but yes, Fairbanks is welcoming.
It took a long time for Anchorage to become welcoming for hip hop.
Right. Because there's a lot of bullshit that comes with hip hop.
And I feel like it's going backwards right now. I don't feel like it's progressing forward to be more welcoming.
No,
I
because
feel like it's
people-
going backwards because you have a
How
lot
many
of
shootings? How many fights?
Anchorage is bad right now.
Right. Even Fairbanks though. Fairbanks is getting fucking worse than it's ever been.
When's the last time you did a show out here? I mean, out here? Oh, okay.
I did a verse, yeah, right. But I haven't. Yeah, that wilding out.
I only asked because, I mean, you've been doing it out here for so long.
I don't do it much.
I don't feel the need.
No.
That's why.
And that's what I always say when people are like, "Why don't you perform more in Fairbanks?"
I've been there 50 times.
Right. I've been to every bar 30,000 times, and everybody who's in Fairbanks knows me. So they either like me or don't. You know what I mean? They're either like, "Yo, man, he's fucking awesome," or "Yo, that guy sucks." I'm not gonna gain anything
By doing
from
another
signing
show.
up
From
for
going
every
out and
show.
performing,
Right.
yeah.
From
Performing
every
the
show.
same shit every
in front
fucking
of the same,
weekend.
in front of people I went
the same
to high school
people.
with and shit. That, like I said, already know me though.
Yes.
Yeah.
They either know me personally from school or wherever, or they know me as an artist and they like me or they don't. You're not going to gain anything from it. I encourage people to go do shit that is going to add value to their career.
So would you feel like you would have any issues going and performing in Anchorage?
No, I performed in Anchorage a bunch of times.
Okay.
I wouldn't say a bunch.
Do you feel it's more difficult if you were to take an artist from Fairbanks and put them in a show in Anchorage? Do you feel they would get the same love that they would get out here in Fairbanks, or do you feel it's different?
It's different, but talent carries. It's
Okay.
different, but if you're a good rapper or a good singer or whatever, and your music is mixed and mastered and the beats fire and shit, people will vibe with it. If you get up there and you're confident and you're swagging, you're dressed the part, you look the part, the music sounds good, people are gonna sway and clap or whatever. If you're
Right.
whack, you're gonna know it too.
Okay.
But if you're good, you'll be just fine.
Okay, let me reverse Uno on you. Do you feel artists from Anchorage can come to Fairbanks and perform, or do you think it would be more difficult for them?
I think the exact same thing. If you're a dope artist and you come to Fairbanks, people in Fairbanks are like, "Oh, he's from Anchorage. Yeah, he's dope." Right, he's from Anchorage, but his shit's dope.
Okay.
We don't give a fuck if you're from Anchorage. There's no Anchorage hate from Fairbanks.
Do you feel that the same amount of people would still come out?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's the issue. We don't know them.
What, the artists out there?
Yeah, like that's the issue. It's the. I think the bigger issue is more the notoriety. Like a lot of people think because they do a show in Anchorage, and like he was saying, Anchorage might get 200 people to come to a venue.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they think they're somebody. We have 40 people here that come to a venue, and we're somebody here. Right. We
so
go to
your,
Anchorage.
your 40 is comparable to our 200 in Anchorage.
That's why we sold
Okay.
8.
I say 50 to 100, but yes.
But
Okay.
that's why we sold 700-800 tickets for our Wildin' Out event, and the other one didn't go the same way. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. It's not that people. It's that our people here, like 100 people will show up just for him. 50,
Okay.
75 to 100 people, like they're just gonna show up just to see Tolly, just to see G. Like that's the difference.
Okay.
Tonight, the battle. You know what I'm saying? The battle might be a little different because people ain't into battle rap, but like people that just want to hang out and kick it and shit, it's a little different. I think that's kind of the I think that will be the 100% difference that I've seen is that people don't recognize them. People don't.
Okay.
They can't identify with them. We've talked about that with bringing like the Head Ices and the Charlie Clips out here. That's why people still talk about Sosa, right? That's why Strats. That's why they want Phonetic to come
Sosa's-
out of retirement, right?
Yes.
Because they identify with them.
All right, if someone listened to your catalog from oldest to newest, what evolution do you think they'll hear in your style or message?
I think the message has remained the same. It's matured. I think you would notice more of the growth as far as confidence, flow, swagger, and just all around delivery. You know, I listened to shit from 10 years ago and I'm like, man, those lyrics are fucking great. But I could have delivered that line way stronger or louder, or I should have enunciated that better.
Some ad libs.
I should have put right 100 times.
I'll listen to my old shit and I'll be like, I could have fit ad libs in here.
Yep.
Or
I should have dropped the beat right there, you know, acapella. That would have spiced that shit up even more. Yeah, you definitely hear shit you can pick apart of your own all the
you
time.
clearly
So,
learn later on.
Yep, you're like, fuck, man, I should have dropped that right there, and that would have made
But
the
I play my
song.
old shit and I'm like, these motherfuckers still ain't fucking with that shit.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me
I-
ask you, are you willing to give people your older music? Because like with P-Rock, it's difficult. Like he has people who want some of his older music and he's not
I gotta
willing to
find a
give
way
it out.
give it to them all. To where
He
I can
says
show
that-
them.
Short answer, no.
Thank you.
And I say no because the mixing. That's why.
And I feel
That's
like
why I
that's
would
what's
never give
really-
anybody my old music, because the mixing is fucking horrible. It might sound decent on your laptop if I emailed you an old song of mine.
There you
You
go.
go put that shit in your car.
Hell
You're
nah.
gonna be like, whoa, man, the vocals are fucking on 1,000 and the beats on 100. You're like, this is crazy. Or
Yes.
vice versa.
Yes. You
I got
can't
a
hear
sub
no
in my
fucking
car and I
lyrics,
can't hear
just
anything that you're
boom,
saying
boom, boom.
because my microphone was $22
Yep.
from Walmart. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I would.
yeah.
So no, I would not give it out. Now,
I feel like
if
I
could-
feel like that's the same thing with P-Rock and he just ain't saying it because
Because
he has
you-
so many people that want his music
But you,
and
like
he
I
just
said,
ain't
but you
giving it.
can't. If you go to listen to Spotify right now, all my shit is mixed, mastered,
Yeah.
polished.
You got a good, a
Right.
good catalog of stuff that's
Right, that's polished. Right, so I can't give you something from 12 years ago.
One of my favorite songs from him, he fucking hates. He's like, this is mixed like ass. He's like, this song's not, it's like, it's so outdated. It's horrible. I'm like, this is my favorite song from you.
What, the
How
one
old
with
is it?
Pino? What?
Again,
Or always?
always. Sorry, my bad.
Always.
Yeah, I released it in a flipogram video.
Like a love
One
song or
time.
something.
No,
It's
it's got a
like
good
raw.
fucking
So I
hook
love
you
raw
couldn't
and
even
real
find it.
music. This like about you. It's real life. It's like you telling who you are.
Was he crying or something?
No, he wasn't crying,
I'm just saying, she's like real
but he
deep
will.
down.
He will not give me this song, and I'm married to him.
My next question. How has becoming a father changed the way you write or the things you're willing to talk about in your music?
It definitely makes you. I got daughters. You know, I got 2 daughters.
And
I-
son.
I got 3 sons, 2 daughters. Yeah,
Holy
Yeah.
crap. You have 5 kids?
Yes,
5
5.
kids, yeah.
That's why I said a handful of kids.
and it's sprinkled all over the
I thought it
world.
was just the 3.
No,
No.
I got my oldest son. He's 16. I got my 2 daughters who are 2 and 8.
Yep.
Another son who's about 10.
How many big mamas you got?
Shut the fuck.
4
Four.
4 or 5.
Four.
All right,
He's doing what man was put on this
Four.
earth to do: spreading his
spreading
seed.
that seed.
Right. what Eddie Murphy say? Soil my royal oats everywhere. You understand? Right. Hey, well, hold on. What do you know about this one? Oh,
What?
classic. That's me, P, and Bones
What?
on the MBMG.
Is that from
I
SoundCloud?
don't know if I
No,
have that
that,
one.
that MBMG.
Yeah.
Bones got on that?
That smile, you just made
that-
him.
where's
You
that
made
on?
him happy.
No, that didn't know. It's just on my music.
You just carry around?
Yeah, it's just there. It's just
You
on-
have a
That's a
Bible like
slapper,
him
too.
that has a bunch of music
Oh yeah,
that
I got.
don't nobody
yeah,
can't nobody
I got
get.
so,
Yes.
I got 300 songs that nobody's got because they're not out anywhere.
I want to hear that full song sometime.
I'll email it to you in a couple days.
Thank
Gotta
you.
get my laptop.
You know, I've heard that all week and ain't nobody emailed me shit yet. I just want to
Yeah,
throw
I'm
that out
not.
there.
If
You
I
ask a lot.
if I tell you
asked a lot.
if I tell you I'm gonna do something, it gets done
I got the hoodie, so
immediately. An hour
pretty
hour
quickly.
later, right?
What lessons do you hope your children learn from watching you chase your goals and dreams?
It sounds generic or sounds cliche, but don't give up. Cause shit,
Okay.
I've been through a lot. So has everybody. You know, everybody's been through a lot. Everybody's got their own war stories, but I've been through so much shit, and to be able to still have a business and have a home and have a nice vehicle and be able to do the things we do, travel, eat out. My kids obviously don't fucking want for nothing. They're spoiled rotten.
right.
But that's from being resilient. Shit, I could have gave up a trillion times.
The resilient.
I've
on your
been
face,
right.
is that
I've been
what it
right. I've
says?
been behind on rent before. I've got a car repo before. I've been broke before. I fucked up a pack before. Like it's happened.
Yep.
Right. But
been there, done that.
right. But I keep. You know what I mean? I keep going. Like I just figure out a way to fucking figure it out.
You have to.
So I would hope, right, that they see like, man, my dad is tired. My dad goes through a lot of shit, but we had Christmas.
he
We
didn't
had- we
give
had a
up.
big
He made it
Thanksgiving.
happen.
We went to fucking Las Vegas. We went on vacation. We went somehow, some way. Mm-hmm. So I hope that they carry that into their adulthood and their life, like to just figure it out.
Yep.
Especially if they have children of their own, to just
Is that the so you guys are, because it came originally from your dad to you DNA, right? Or
Hell
is that
no.
only you?
that's me
Okay.
and only
so
me.
do you plan on that being generational wealth? That's going to be
Absolutely,
passed
yeah,
down.
absolutely, right. Which one of my kids wants to like take over the detail shop, all that.
Okay.
Absolutely. Coffee shop, detail shop.
Coffee shops, bro. You need a coffee shop.
No, I had one.
You didn't like it?
How much we lose on that coffee hut? Like
Out here,
me and Tally opened a coffee hut. This was like 6 years ago.
they don't drink coffee like that out here.
There's a million huts, bro.
They have a lot of huts out here.
Bro, when I say there's,
I saw
I'm
a
being
lot.
100%, I'm being 100% honest. If I had to pick a number, I would say there's probably like 80 huts.
So it
That's
sounds like
genius.
you tried a lot of things. Like,
Oh, yeah.
is barbershop on there? Like, what all have you?
We don't talk about no barbershops. No. So no, I had a barbershop.
Okay.
A really big, nice barbershop. And I had a barber, fucking super talented, man. Was one of the best in the city. And, that all got fucked up.
Okay. I don't know why. You screamed to me like you owned a barbershop. So I,
I did.
had to ask.
I did.
didn't know that for
A
real.
real,
Like, I
a real
really-
pretty one.
That's
and,
why I had
and
to
the,
ask.
And the barber was doing his thing and got popped. And the FBI shut it down. So,
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I'll ask more about that later.
right.
Yeah, that's off camera.
Yeah, so hey, that case closed. That case in that shop is closed.
He said we can talk about that
Right,
one.
that's-
That's
yeah,
all
that's-
closed.
Who are some Fairbanks or Anchorage artists that you respect or feel deserve more recognition?
Respect. I respect almost every artist. Like I said, I ain't got no disrespect for nobody. I respect everybody who's fucking trying, spending their money, staying up late writing, trying to be a dad, or working at McDonald's or Walmart and still writing music. I respect everybody who's doing music. There's a million people in Alaska who deserve more recognition as far as music. Me being one of them. Red being one of them. Red's done a lot. Red's been doing music for fucking 35 years. He's made beats. He's owned 10 studios.
Been a promoter.
He's toured. He's promoted. He's bought a bunch of features from E40, Paul Wall. He's got catalog too. But he's not a millionaire off music. You know what I mean? He hasn't made it as far as like TV or whatever. So he definitely deserves more as much as he's put into the game. Joker. You know what I mean? Joker's done a lot of good things and done big shit as well and got hella connections. But does he not deserve more for all the BT Uncuts and all the time he put in? Does he not deserve more?
Yeah.
Do you not deserve more for all the shit you've done, all the mixtapes, all the work, you know what I mean? Like there's two handfuls of artists who deserve more. We've grinded a lot more than a lot of other artists in other states. because they have it easier as far as if you live in Atlanta, man, you get one good song and you take a few $100s to the strip club and you pay that DJ in Magic City to play that song.
You blowing up.
You could blow up overnight.
Out of here, huh?
Every dancer's like, yo, what the fuck was that song you just played? I want that played every night I dance. Oh,
Yeah.
you're in the game now. Now it's repetitive every night in Magic City. People are like, I know that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a local artist from out west. What's his name? And you take off in 3 or 4 days. Motherfuckers start following you on Instagram, requesting that song. You took off. We don't have that here.
No, and I actually
Fairbanks
I
or
talk about it
Anchorage.
a lot. I say, you know, when I talk to outside artists from other states, Alaska music scene is not even recognizable to them.
No,
It's not even on the map.
no, it's
It
not.
really isn't. It's
Because
not even a blip on the map.
we don't have anybody who's made it. Now Duck's doing big shit, you know, with
Much like
Benny
Duck
and them. Right?
always.
Yeah, me and Duck got songs. Me and Duck got a personal relationship. Duck's the homie. Duck be doing his thing, and he's doing big shit. But if I went to fucking, let's say I went to Miami right now and I was like, Duck, man, everybody wouldn't know Duck
No.
or me or fucking anybody. You go to Miami right now and say 50 Cent. They know who 50 Cent is. They know who Eminem is. They know who Busta Rhymes is. They know who Jeezy is.
The one artist
We
from
deserve
up
that.
here, yeah, the one artist from up here that I do hear people get asked about out of state is Joker.
Right, because a lot of people remember him from BET Uncut and shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But even Joker, as much work as he put in, as much respect as he's earned and deserves, he's not global.
No.
Does he deserve to be? Absolutely. Why not? But nobody from Alaska is global like that.
No.
Like I said, yes, people remember Joker, and like I said, he's a pioneer.
So to me, how I feel personally is I feel that artists in Alaska, and they can all feel however they want to feel when I say this, including you yourself and P-Rock and Brad, anybody. I feel like Alaskan artists are too selfish. They're not willing enough to work with each other. They're out for oneself, and that's why Alaska will never actually make it on the map. Because
Yes and no. Yes and no.
it's like a catch-22, right? Like you can do good, but you're also burying yourself at the same time because whatever personal issues you have or whatever issue you have over here, so now you can't perform where this person's performing anymore. So
Right,
you're
right,
really
right.
burying yourself.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the biggest problem in Alaska is people don't have a business mentality and understand business is separate from personal.
I can agree with that.
You
Like I
as an
said,
artist, you need to be a business mentality. Your personal bullshit, take that in the alley out back after the performance.
100%. 100%. Well, I'm going to say 98% because I agree with you for the most part. But if you did some diabolical shit to me last week, I'm not getting on the same stage with you
And that's
5 days
fair.
later.
But
without,
you also
without us
probably
shooting
are
this bitch
popping
out.
off. Are you gonna pop off before? So let's say. So hold on.
No, that's peace. See, that's the thing. Promoters aren't into the beef. So somebody might ask so and so to do
Yes.
a show and then reach out to bro. And then we get there and like, hold on, you got this dude on the show? Like, nah,
Right.
you got me looking crazy right.
Right.
That's the issue.
We got real war and right. We got
Exactly,
real
exactly.
war.
Now it's
We got real war, and now you got me on a card with him 5 days later.
Yeah.
But do you have the mindset to be able to separate business and personal?
I have the
Can
mindset to
you-
be respectful and be like, yo, I can't do this show, man. I really
That's what I'm
appreciate-
asking,
Yeah, I
and
really
that's grown
appreciate
man
it.
shit.
I really appreciate you putting me on this thing, man. I can't be here.
That's grown
If you
man
gave
shit.
me-
But
if
you
you
ain't
gave
gonna
me-
pop
if you
off
gave
at
me-
the venue.
No. If you gave me some money or something, here's that back. I can't do the show.
It's a bad look.
Right, it's a bad look. I appreciate you even considering me. And that's
Okay.
happened a few times in the last few years where I'm like, yeah, I can't do that with him. Thank you, bro, for reaching out to me. I greatly appreciate it. Let's say he falls through and can't make it. Reach out to me, let me know. I'll fall in or whatever.
But we can't fuck with each other at the same scene.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So no, I'm never gonna show up and be like, this motherfucker's here and start a riot. No, because I am business.
Right.
I see that and just be like, yo, him or me, bro. And
Yeah.
if you say him because he was here first or you called him first, 100% fine with that.
I respect that.
100%. Well, I called him 2 weeks ago and I called you 5 days ago. 100%, bro. Appreciate you. I hope the event goes fucking amazing. And I'm not going to leave there and talk shit or bash the event.
Right.
I'm going to go home and watch TV.
Right.
Or go wherever else.
That's just how I feel. I feel that artists in Alaska are not willing to work with each other enough, and
There's
that's why we
there's
do
a
not
lot
get
of
on
there's
the
a
map.
lot of politics.
Yes.
And like I said, it's easier for an Atlanta artist to work with another Atlanta artist who lives 45 minutes across town.
Yep.
They don't mix.
Right.
They just met each other on some music shit.
Yep.
And like, yo, you dope, I'm dope too. Let's get money. That's easy. That's a fun vibe.
I
When you're in a
always say-
small town like this, you didn't slept with my girl, I didn't slept with your girl, or
My
we,
cousin
or we
done
fought
slept
in
with
high
your
school,
girl,
or
yes.
you robbed me, or I robbed
Yeah.
you, or
You robbed my homeboy.
Yeah.
you robbed my brother, or right. So it's like I can't do a song with you. I can't
Yep.
perform on the same stage as you, even if you're a cool artist and I'm a cool artist. people gonna be looking at me like, yo, you doing a show with this guy? Didn't y'all just do it? It looks crazy.
I always say there's no room for feelings in business. Business
Absolutely.
is
Right,
business,
right.
and there's no room for feelings in business.
And that's why you don't make a fuss or a scene with
Yep.
your feelings. But you definitely still have to separate yourself.
you can
still have to
your
draw the
feelings
line.
and be a grown adult
Absolutely,
about it.
but
and
right, you have to
separate
draw a
yourself.
line in
Yes.
the sand. Like he's on that side, I'm on this side. We can't mix, but I'm not gonna make an ordeal about it or
Right.
make no drama about it. I can't fuck with him. He don't fuck with me. Can't do
Period.
it.
And
Not
yeah.
a good look. Yeah.
Here's your money back. Good
Yep.
day.
Yep. I appreciate
Hope
you.
you have a good event.
Yep.
If you could design your dream collaboration, any artist, any producer, who would it be?
Jeezy. How many features do you get on one song?
Well, if you're P-Rock 5.
You got three verses, you know.
All right. Well, excluding my guys, because shit, if I could, I'd take 3 or 4 major artists that are my all-time favorites, and I'd put my whole crew on the fucking song
Dude.
with the 4 big name rappers.
Oh, you'd have an 8-minute song like P-Rock?
If fucking Jeezy, 50 Cent, and Pimp C were willing to give me a verse right now, it would be hard for me, literally, not to put my guys on it. Just so they can say as well, like, yeah, I got a song with Bro and Pimp C and Jeezy.
That's hard.
That's a flex for everybody.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
You know what I mean? Like,
fuck with that.
my brother's retired from music. And from, he's got a few favorite artists, Nip,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, people
But if
like
that
that.
opportunity
If
fell in
Snoop
your
called
lap-
me and was like, yo, I got a verse for you, there's no way that my brother's not on that
Ain't
song.
gonna dust his
Right.
dust that notebook off.
There's no way, but there's no way I wouldn't offer it to him. He wouldn't even ask like, "Yo, bro, you gotta let me get on that." He'd just be like, "Yo, that's fucking amazing, bro. I'm so proud of you, so happy." He
But
wouldn't.
you know inside of you, there ain't no way you
There's
ain't
no
asking
way
him
I
to
would
get
be
on.
like, "Yeah, bro, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm finna knock this shit out with Snoop," and not be like, "Yo, man, do the hook or write 8 bars or do something."
Yeah.
Even if Bones just did the hook, and it's me and Snoop verses.
His,
The song
his
is
name's
featuring
still on
Shawnee
there.
Bones and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no way he's not getting on that. And like I said, it would be hard for me to get a major feature like that and not just throw my guys on there. Like, all right, Tally, you got the hook. GQ, you got 4 bars. Brad, you got 4 bars. You niggas ain't got much time on here.
But you want
But you got
But we're not
4
doing 8,
bars.
right? We're not doing 8 verses.
Yeah.
You 2 share a verse. You're doing the hook. I'm doing a full verse. Jeezy and 50 are doing full verses.
Yep.
And that's how we make it work. The song may be 5 minutes long.
Yep.
But everybody, right?
But everybody getting their
everybody's
name on
it.
that motherfucker.
Right. He can go fucking lay up with a chicken. Like, yeah, I just did this song with Jeezy and 50 and my boy.
Yep.
And they'd be like, what? And you pull that shit up on
That's
your
all
phone.
you
Right.
need,
Everybody's
yeah.
got bragging rights. Like, yeah, Spotify, me, Jeezy, 50.
Yeah.
And also putting everybody on means all these people here are gonna run to their people and let
That's
them know that
it's a spiderweb effect.
yeah.
Yes.
Every single woman or homeboy or whoever they run into, there's no way they're not going to show that song that they're on with,
Absolutely.
that they're on with Jeezy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the person who knows them is like, yeah,
So who are you picking then?
3 verses, Jeezy. I guess are we talking about a live artist?
All right, so
Are we talking
you
about
and
art?
all your homies got 1 verse.
Yeah.
You got 2 more verses on there.
Oh fuck,
And so you could pick 2 more artists or 3 with the hook.
alive?
Nah, that's your dream. Go ahead, go and shoot for the stars.
All right, then I'm gonna bring the 3. I'm gonna bring 3 dead back. Give me Pimp C, Tupac, and Nip.
Okay.
Yep, Pimp C, Tupac, Nip.
You and your voice.
Yep.
Who's doing the hook?
Pimp C is doing the hook. Come on, Pimp's voice. Nip's voice is fire. Pac's voice is fire, but you need Pac 16. You have to have Pac 16.
Yeah.
And then Nip's
You
gonna
gotta
talk.
have Nip
And Nip's gonna
16
talk
too.
some deep shit too in
Yes.
his 16.
Yes.
Right. Nip's gonna talk some Black Power shit as well as Pac. Pimp C's gonna give you a fucking. Come on, think about all the hook Pimp C's done. Take it off, bitch, bend over, let me see it.
Yeah.
Shit that sticks in your brain
That-
forever.
That's where your brain went.
Come on. All that. That's what I'm saying. Pimp C's gonna give you a hook that you're not gonna forget.
I actually found one of your songs tonight that I was like, oh, this can't really be his song. Oh, it is Pound Town. And I will fuck with that
That shit
song.
is gas.
That shit is
That song
That's
is
a
gas.
club song. Yeah, that's a strip
That shit
club
is gas.
banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pound Town's jamming. When I got that beat,
Yes.
I was like, yeah.
I was like, I made it like the beat dropped and I was like, all right, I
yep,
can
you
fuck
hear
with
it?
this.
Yep, and then
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, that's the one.
So if there was somebody who never heard your music, what are 3 songs that you would point them to get to know you better as a person?
I got a
Ooh-wee.
cheat sheet real fucking quick. So 3 songs of my own.
Yeah, that you would point them to listen to get to know you better as a person.
Are we talking white people or black people?
Oh my hell.
That matters. That matters.
You want them to know you differently?
Not know me differently, but
See a
Yeah.
different side of him.
What's there?
absolutely. If it was some
right.
fucking
If
if,
you're
it's a white kid from the suburbs like, hey man, give me your 3 songs that are your best songs.
Okay, give me both. Okay, so
So for the white kids, I'm probably gonna give Stranger Things.
okay.
Because not many kids in the ghetto are watching Stranger Things on Netflix.
I've never seen it.
I'm saying some, but that's more of a suburban white person, emo, whatever type show.
Okay.
So I'm going to give Stranger Things, White Tiger, that's me and Bones, because that's that's a catchy, easy going song. So White Tiger and something with me in Pajama. Probably.
I was going to ask about that person's name. I am highly confused when I saw
Pajama
that.
Jones?
Yeah, she was like, he got a song with Pajama Jones. Like, there's a
Man,
question for right here. Who's Pajama Jones?
He was my artist, but he moved to North Carolina, so he's doing his own thing.
I just couldn't get. I was like, Pajama, what the fuck?
Pajama Jones is that boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young white kid from North Pole originally.
Really?
Okay.
Glasses, little curly hair. Looks like a nerd straight out of a comic book.
Got
So
some
that's
style?
who you would give these
Swag?
songs to,
Yeah.
right?
Man.
It's the hearing it. When you hear it, you don't expect it.
Man.
That part.
Diamond in the dirt, huh?
Hooks versus beat selection.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your 3 for the kids straight out the projects?
I'm gonna tell him tripping, the race. The race has got Tally on it. Tripping. There's two trippins. I'll go with the remix because it's got Bones and Duckman on it. So I'll go with the remix.
Okay.
Right, that gives you Duck and Bones on the song.
When I clip this back, I'm gonna have to run.
Trippin' remix is crazy. Bones is the first verse, and that's one of his best verses. It's crazy.
So Trippin', the race remix,
the race.
Oh, Trippin' remix,
and the race, and then one more street song.
Yeah. Someone to know who you are.
God, man. There's Lick. Yeah, you could do Lick or Way Before. So Lick or Way Before. Oh, fuck. Probably Hop Out. Hop Out. Trippin' remix, the race. Yep. Hop Out. Yeah, Hop Out was in a league of its own when it came out. They played that shit around the bars here in town. People knew all the words. Yeah, people knew all the words. Yeah.
It's got a slow hook on it, right? It's not too fast.
It's not too fast. No, it's like a drill beat.
I think you sent it to me.
It's a drill beat. Yeah.
When it's all said and done, what do you want people to say about 11, the artist impact?
Ooh.
So about me as an artist, consistency for sure, and that I was real. There's not nothing in my rhymes that you can say I'm capped. Not one thing. If I've talked any street talk or work talk, it's facts.
It's real.
If I talked any firearm language in there, it was real. If I talked any sad shit, it was real. If I talk about my children, it's real. There's not nothing that you can hear and be like, oh, he's lying, or he don't be doing that, or he ain't never done that. Not one thing ever in a rhyme have I ever lied about.
Okay.
So you could be like, yo, he fucking sucks. But he never lied. As long as you say that, you could be like, yeah, I'm not a fan of his music. I think he's corny or whack. But just don't say I lied in my rhymes or that I'm capping.
Just don't say I fucking
right,
lied.
don't say I lied.
And what about Darian, Pablo?
That regardless of any mistakes or downsides that everybody has, I'm always genuine. I don't lie. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I take care of my kids. I handle my responsibilities.
And you give back to the community
Always.
A lot. You
Have
give
done
back
it.
to the
Have done it
community.
forever.
Yeah,
Toy
definitely.
drives, food drives.
That's one thing
Giving
that I
away
did.
more. I've given away more free shit in this town than most would even know or
Yeah.
care to know.
And you don't brag about it. That's the wild part. Like it's not publicized anywhere. It's not.
No.
It's just things that are known.
You didn't even mention it tonight.
Right.
Yeah. You could have used this podcast to openly, but it took me saying that you give back to the community. a
Right,
lot.
because the ones who know. The ones who've been, like I said, this year when Christmas comes, it'll be like the 13th or 14th annual toy drive. So I've been doing it for fucking almost 15 years now.
And I was at the shop today. I saw you're doing a food drive.
Yep. Drop off food and anybody who.
I ain't gonna lie. I tried to eat some of his applesauce. He told me if I needed it. If I
yeah,
really
anybody in
needed
need.
Yeah, Sammy definitely drove some of that food home.
Yep. Anybody in need, hit the
I did not
pantry.
eat no food at the shop.
Anybody in need, man. There's no questions asked. I don't care how many times you come back to the pantry. You know what I mean?
Build on that. He wasn't even at the battle for the first hour and a half. He just gave us the venue.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like GQ was there working the door, but it's like he just here, y'all do y'all. Like
He
he's
did.
just-
He
Yep.
did
That's
give
what
the
he do.
building for.
I'm definitely making sure I got a fourth mic next And, no, I love you to death, Brad.
Yeah, we need it though.
And I'm glad you came up and got some of the mic. So I
Me
can
too.
actually
Yep.
keep some of that.
Yep. Me too.
But I will
So-
definitely, because you're a good talker.
I do want to know,
Fuck yeah.
is the pantry there all the time? Is it just like a food
I
pantry
just
that you
started
keep
it.
at the shop?
Well, I just started
That
it like
was just for food, huh?
yeah, I just started it like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But it's
Is that the plan is to have it there at
Yeah,
all time?
it can-
It's just
it
going to
can be
basically
there-
be a food pantry.
yeah, it
If
can be there
somebody needs
forever.
something, they can swing through and
Yep.
grab some,
Yep.
see what you have.
There's no limit. There's
Okay.
no
So you don't care if somebody comes and clears the shelves?
if they need it, like for real, if they got 9 kids and they
Okay.
need it, they have $0, they're about to get evicted and they need to clear that shelf, I'm fine with that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I'm not gonna be bothered or upset by that. We'll restock it tomorrow.
Okay.
Getting into that auto detailing business, was there something that you learned along the way of investing in certain brands or certain things, and you're like this?
Yeah, I own a Benz and I need to know how to clean this motherfucker.
You're like,
There's so many.
Is there a
There's
tip
so
out there
many.
you
There's
can-
so many different tools, man.
and
Nowadays,
I know
right?
you used to have a Benz, so I know that you know. I don't know if
Oh,
you
yeah.
still do. You still drive a Benz?
No,
So everything you touch in that
that
motherfucker
Benz is
has.
bad luck.
Don't say that. I
My
love
Benz
my
is bad luck.
I got a matte black Benz. Matte black Benz. It's beautiful.
It's a hot.
But-
It's a hot boy vehicle. You understand?
So, but everything you touch in there, your fingerprints stay on it.
Yeah,
So
it's got a
how
lot
do
of
you
carbon
get-
fiber and a lot of things like
How do
that.
you get your shit to not be stuck on there all the time? How do you keep that
You
bitch
just
clean?
a microfiber towel.
I keep 3 in my door at all times. That hoe is a
Yeah, those are key. You know, when you smudge shit, you just gotta wipe the screen.
That big
Oils,
ass iPad that they call a
but
screen in the
oils,
car?
lotions, all that
Yes.
shit. You gotta keep that shit clean. You gotta stay on it so it doesn't go so far damaged and bad. Never use Armor All of any sort.
Really?
really.
Don't ever use Armor All.
What should I be using?
What do you like to use?
There's different stuff. There's like a brand called PNS.
Okay.
There's, and what people don't understand, soap and water goes a long way.
Yes. So let me
Don't-
ask you an honest question because
Don't
one
sleep
thing
on
I
soap and
do.
water.
Soap and water, but
I
not
got a little
doing.
deeper question for you.
What
Have
up?
you ever had to walk away from someone or something that you love to keep growing?
Oh, a million times. A million times. I've left behind friends. Yep. shout out to J Bone. Yeah, man. Friends from fucking grade school.
For a lot of people out there in life, it's hard to know when that is.
Oh, nobody knows when it is because I dealt with a lot more.
But you know when it's time.
It's hard, but yes, eventually everybody gets to a breaking point.
Yeah.
No different than a bad relationship. You know what I mean? A toxic one. You love someone, you guys are cheating, fighting, cussing.
Oh God.
Right.
I just
But
got instant PTSD.
me too. Me as well. But like I said, everybody gets to a certain point. Now, should your point have been a long time ago?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, when you've been punched in the eye 19 times, you probably should have
Thank
left
you.
after the first time.
Yes.
But if you leave, but if you leave at the 20th time, you finally did leave. But
Yeah.
it took longer than it should have.
Yes.
And that goes for friendships too. Like, man, this motherfucker has fucked me over so many times and lied to me and been janky and bailed on me and been shady, but I forgive him. It's my boy. We go back to grade school. It's
Yeah.
my dog. We've been through a lot. You forgive shit that you wouldn't normally forgive or that you shouldn't normally
Okay.
forgive. But you have to get to a point where like, yo, bro, it's a one-sided relationship. You're taking, bro. And
Yep.
I'm all out of give, man. I got nothing left to give. So you're dragging me down. At the point you have to fucking cut the loss.
I'm a very selfless person. I have that problem a lot.
I've
I
had-
give my whole life. I just give.
Yep.
I
And
think it's
and look at
boundaries
me
for
now.
that.
I'm about to be living in a tent from giving.
Yeah.
He's about to be
give.
living in
That's
a
how it
tent.
is,
Yeah.
man. I'll be trying to tell her sometimes.
He's on my
You gotta
ass.
have
He's
boundaries.
literally
Yeah.
about to ask
The
because
people
I
that you
just
love the most are the ones that
give.
Yep.
Well, what's the realest conversation you ever had with yourself about your future?
Get out the streets. You hear me? Streets are a myth. You hear me? Streets are dead. This is 2025, about to be 2026. So all the young homies in the streets, get out, man. Literally.
They're out the streets.
You're always told it's a dead end. You're always told it's either death
But
or
it
jail.
don't slap you in the face until it does.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Until you see that
yeah.
road sign
yeah.
that says dead end.
Until you're dead or you are behind bars, you're like, wow, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Until it happens, you're just like, yeah, I know. You know, you can go to jail for doing this, or you could get killed for doing this. Like, I know.
It's always
I know.
I could. It's not a you are.
Right. And once you're sitting in jail, you're like, man, I should have never done this.
It wasn't worth all
I was
that.
hustling for 17 years. I wish I could erase all 17 of those years to go home right now.
Yeah.
Right. So, that's what I would have conversation with myself, get out long time ago.
If you had to name one moment that made you the man you are today, what would it be?
Probably the birth of my first son.
See,
I was 19. Just turned 19 and I had
he's
a
a big boy now too, man.
Yeah, he's be 17 in January, and he's about 2 or 3 inches taller than me already. And
And my daughter 18. She saved my life.
got a mustache and
Oh
shit.
shit! He a little dirt on his lip.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
He make you feel old?
Absolutely.
He's
Like I
how old
said,
now? 16?
About to be 17 in 2 months.
I'm a
And
17-year-old
he's
boy.
tall.
You
Like I
got
said,
your
he's
hands
tall.
full,
He's
don't
taller
you?
than me. He's fucking 17.
You got your hands full?
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
You looking up to him like this?
Hell no. I'll step back before I look up.
That part. Thank
I'll
you.
fucking back up 2 steps.
Thank
and do
you.
this before I fucking look up. I'm still your dad.
Thank
Shit.
you.
I still got old man
My
strength.
17-year-old shoulder checked me. I'm like, you got the wrong one,
Right.
Brody.
You can be taller. You can feel
5'9",
grown.
but
right.
Brody, this little 5'4" gonna whoop that ass.
Exactly. There's old people strength.
Yes.
Exactly.
I fight for survival. I'll pick up this
Right,
table and hit your ass
right.
with it.
You know
What is something that fans would be shocked to know about you?
that everything I said in my raps was true. Like, wow, he really wasn't lying when he said that, or wow, he really did that. Yeah, I did do that. Right, I did do that. Right.
Do you have one fear that you've never admitted publicly?
A fear? Shit, I've been there now. Shit, I'm living in it now. Now, growing broke's one of them for sure, but losing a child, that's the ultimate fucking fear.
Yes.
You know, you see it on
Yes.
TV or a movie, or you may know somebody whose kid died in an accident or a fire or
Yep.
violence of some sort. That shit is like, you know,
My
I've
nephew
lo-
died at 2 in a fire.
right. See, like, I've lost many family members, cousins, friends, grandparents, uncles, aunts, close friends. And you find a way to deal and cope with that. If one of my fucking kids died right now, I don't know how there's any coping with that. You know what I mean? Like, you might see me
just
walking.
gotta deal
You might
with
see me walking down the street naked or something.
I will tell you, so
On K2 or some shit, fucking rolling around in the snow at 40 below with no clothes
One
on.
of them guys.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Whoa, that guy's fucking crazy."
You must.
yes.
Right? He's lost his mind
Yeah.
completely. Right?
I will say, so I think the hardest thing for me was losing my fiance. He passed when I was 10 weeks pregnant with my youngest. And even everybody I know who has lost a kid came to me and they were like, I know that I lost my kid, but I couldn't imagine losing my partner of X amount of time because that is your whole life.
Right.
Like, yes, your
yeah.
kids are,
Right.
but ultimately your partner is, that's your identity. That's
Right.
who your day in, day out. That's who you bouncing everything off of 24/7.
And see, you can touch on that because you fucking have experienced that. I can't, and nor would I want to.
Those are the two worst things I would say could ever happen to somebody.
Oh, for sure. And like I said, I think the spouse thing is probably fucking awful. And like I said, that's a scary thought too. You know, like you said, losing someone that you're with every day or growing life
You
with.
don't know
or-
who you are anymore.
Right. It's your partner. So
Yeah.
100%. But if my girl's watching, I'd rather lose you than one of the kids. You understand me?
You said I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'll keep it a bean. Love you to death. I'd much rather you check out than one of them children. So, check out time.
All right, the last question I got for you is that if the music disappeared tomorrow, who is 11 the artist without the mic?
11 the artists don't exist without the mic. I'm just DJ, Darian, Pablo. That's
100 different names.
right. A couple aliases. Right. Couple aliases, but 11 artists don't exist without the mic. You know what I mean? I'm not a producer. I'm not an engineer. I'm not a beat maker. I'm not. So there would be no artistry without the mic for me. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you can still be 11 the artist, the producer, 11 the artist, the engineer, 11 the artist, the videographer, photographer. You can carry that brand and that name doing other things musically or whatever, visually. If I ain't got no microphone,
Then you're just DNA.
I'm just me, right? I'm just somebody who owns a detail shop and takes care of his kids.
Business owner? and
Local
father.
business owner and a father. That's it. There'd
So
be
real
no-
shit. Do you have a white boy alias around town? That's a real question, because a lot of people I fuck with, like when they meet somebody and they don't want to give their real name, they always resort to like a white boy name, and I'm like, why?
No, if I don't know you personally, if I meet you at a bar or somewhere,
It's gonna be something like
it's
Tyler
Pablo
or Travis.
No, it's
Okay.
Pablo. Shit, you wearing this right there. Ain't no, yeah.
You ain't gotta ask.
Right. I'm like, what's your name? In a loud club, I'm like, Pablo. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah. You ain't got to know that's not my real government name and all that shit. You don't need to know.
All right, before we close this out, you got any shout outs or anything you want to give?
And where can people find you?
Yep.
Spotify, Apple Music, Google.
Name?
Google 11 the artist. Everything will pop up. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Bandcamp, everything.
How many plays do you think you generated?
Oh, I looked on
Total, like
the TuneCore.
in ever online.
The TuneCore report just on TuneCore showed like 1.8 million.
God damn.
But that's combined with fucking 10 albums or whatever, which is still cool to see.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, 1.8 million.
Where's the money?
Right, exactly. 1.8 million plays, and I'm poor. You understand? Like, right. So there's 1.8 million on TuneCore, and then whatever DistroKid, because I've got probably 2 projects on there and a few singles on that. So let's say another 200,000, because I just got on DistroKid not too long ago. So I guess that 1.8 and that 200 makes 2 million. So in online plays over the last 10 years, let's say 2 million streams, which is awesome when you think about it, to say out loud. But in the big scheme of things,
We're still poor.
we're still poor.
Yep,
And that's
we're still
that's
poor.
2 million streams over 10 years.
Yeah.
You got to do 2 million today to get a $10,000 check tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that 10,000 I made over 10 years comes out to $70 a month or some shit if you break it down. You know what I mean? Right. If you do the math, I made $75 off of music. Right. I can't even pay the light bill with that. So yeah,
At 1,000.
DNA, man. That's it. My family, my kids, moms, all them, but DNA, they support me every day. Shit, through the business, through music, through life, through streets, through whatever. So very thankful for my team and all the continued support since fucking day one.
You got anything?
As always, check out local907.com for all of the clothing, all the merch. We have everything, over 700 items, LOKAL907.com.
And this episode of the podcast is sponsored by Battle for the North, and you can follow them on their YouTube channel at Battle for the North.
You can also
Alaska
find them
Rap
on
Battle.
Facebook and Instagram under Battle for the North as well.
One more shout out to y'all, man. You two lovely people for having me on this platform.
Long overdue.
Greatly appreciate it.
Darian.
You guys are doing big shit. I love seeing the Dave and Buster's thing. I was showing everybody that shit. I said, man, this is fucking dope.
That's a fucking
It's-
move,
it's-
brother.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, as a businessman, I was like, yo, this is fucking awesome. I was like, they're teamed up with Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
They had to go through some channels to make that happen. That,
Little
They got
bit.
approval for that. I was like, that's dope.
All right, y'all, stay tuned.
Go on.
We out.
Don't make me walk this chopper. Big whip, you know we riding. No place for you to hide it. Drop location and we sliding. Don't make me walk this chopper. Don't IG flex, we cool and pull a hop out with them shoulders. Boy, you gon' make me do this, please. Please, please.